to the party. We're online, online, we're online. Step into the night where all the stars are bright. We're back again to do this, and we're gonna do it right. Something wild's in the air. I just know it. Now we're moving quicker, keeping on track. And once we hit the scene, there's no turning back. Gonna bring that feeling, gonna feel the heat. Online is in town and we can't believe we come alive under the neon glow. It's the party of a lifetime. The signal's strong, can you feel it in the flow? It's the party of your lifetime. Now that you can see, there ain't no stopping me. The city's on 11, it's 2003. Something big is coming, but it's just the beginning. Just the beginning. Neon lights flicker, DJ spins the track. Boys are in sync and there's no turning back. Now that you're invested, we're turning up the heat. Everybody sing together on the 1, 2, 3. We come alive under the neon glow. It's the party of a lifetime. The signal's strong, can you feel it in the flow? It's the party of a lifetime. Floating higher as the stars align. Here on the edge of 1999. All systems on in this moment like you never run. Join us, embrace us, don't ever erase us. 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 Stop! Online's in the house to bring the party of your lifetime. We come alive, under the neon glow. It's the party of your lifetime. The signal's strong, can you feel it in the flow? It's the party of your lifetime. We come to life, we come to life on the floor. This feeling's what we came for. The beat is strong, we can feel it in the flow. It's the party of your lifetime. Party of your lifetime. The party of your lifetime.
Perhaps the moon knows the secret of the new sound.
He's so bright and pull on this emphasis. He's so bright and he walking on my face. He's so bright and
Open your mind.
pull on this.
Let us begin our quest to find the new sound.
I've got new. Lacy, lacy, Zuzu. I've got price.
Look at the shine, everything we need.
Zuzu. I've got new. Lacy, lacy, Zuzu.
Okay, let's have fun.
Icy, icy, Zuzu. I've got new. Zuzu. Icy, icy, Zuzu. I've got new.
Look at the shine,
Icy, icy, Zuzu. I've got new. Zuzu. Icy, icy, Zuzu. I've got new.
look at the shine.
He's so bright and bright, pull on this emphasis. He's so bright and he walking on my face. He's so bright and bright, pull
Limbo Bimbo. My name is Mr. Susan. You must choose, and now it is time for you to do the choosing. I am Mr. Teen.
Oh my gosh, chat.
I've got mute.
Am I? Okay, I'm not muted. Thanks. Thank Christ in heaven, the holy man himself, that I am not muted. Oh my gosh, chat. What a crazy, like, okay. I think we can all admit, ever since the assassination attempt, which is very tragic in my personal opinion, and I think that everybody should feel that it is definitely tragic, but ever since then, holy shenanigans, there have been nothing but like Trump has just been like shotgunning himself at everything. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone, my name is Mom. Welcome to the stream. If you don't watch me very often, I like to talk about pop culture. I hate politics. But when politics just kind of land in my lap, you know, I'm kind of forced to say something. It's part of the culture. It's part of the culture to talk about this. And obviously, I'm not just gonna focus on the politics of the fact that. But by the way, Donald Trump showed up on X again. I'm gonna be bringing up a couple of his tweets because some of this shit is just insane. Open up my bookmarks here. If you didn't know, and I'm gonna hide. If you didn't know, for the longest time, Donald Trump was not on Twitter. He was banned. Then he was unbanned because Elon Musk is like, should I unban him? And, excuse me. Everybody was like, yes. And, so he was unbanned, and then he didn't tweet for the longest time. Here, I'm gonna bring up this man's tweets here. Just so that I can, like, just so that I can kind of, like, show you, how his activity, because, like, you can scroll, like, the last 3.5 years almost, on his Twitter feed in just, like, a couple scrolls. That's how little he's been on Twitter here. But, like, the last time he tweeted was January 8th, in 2021. And then he did not tweet again until August 24th of last year. So literally almost a whole year. We got this meme. Oh my gosh. Internet's going a little slow tonight. I don't know why, but you know, it's okay. It's very funny. Very, very, very funny. Hold on a moment. Okay, I'm gonna read that later. But like this was his first tweet, like after January 8th. And then like he comes back again to make a political ad that's getting community noted, by the way. By the way, community notes is like having an internal civil war right now. There's a bit of a war with community notes if you don't know. If you don't know what community notes is basically the service that, probably the best thing that Elon Musk put in to Twitter, where people can all vote for notes to add context. Some of them are good, some of them are not. I feel like more often than not it's a good service, but people have been trying. And I'm not going to show any of them. I don't think I'm allowed to, personally. But like there's been a war within the community notes about all of Trump's tweets. And what's funny is none of them are approved. Like I scrolled a lot of it, like none of them. There's a lot of rated ones, a whole crap ton, but none of them have been approved. It's kind of funny. It's just Wikipedia too. True. However, it's I feel like it's a little bit more fair, in my personal opinion. Occo pool. Hell no. I would never be Tim Pool. I would never sink myself that low to you know, put a beanie on my head, because I think that is dumb. But I will put a hat on my head. I will put a very luscious hat on my head. There we go. We will put a hat on the head. For people, if they want. But just because this is so funny! Oh my gosh. Boomer, yeah. So this was his first tweet back. Then he just kind of makes some more tweets. And then his team decided to like say that there was going to be an Elon Musk. Oh my gosh, the internet really is like Twitter. I don't know if it's Twitter. I know. So we'll explain this later. But Twitter like got DDoS. And we'll talk about that. But I don't know if that's my internet. Our internet, we had to restart the modem because it was just chugging. It was chugging a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Be very upset if that happens again. Considering that we pay a lot of money for the internet. Trump collab. Elon Trump collab. Dude. If Trump asked me to come on my stream, I would, like, listen, would I vote for the guy? I don't know. I'm not going to tell you my political opinions, but I'd let the guy come on. He can come on. I don't care. Trump-chan, come tell me about your Uwu Desu plan to take over the United States. That sounds horrible. Mr. Elon-san, please come and tell me about your new X platform. That sounds absolutely horrible, by the way. Oh gosh. I love the Pippa Trump clip for the Fit stream. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I got a message. Hold on. Is that... No, it is not. I am waiting for an artist to get back to me. Have I considered doing a Christian collab with Vic Mignogna? I am not Christian enough for Vic Mignogna. I mean, if it's one of those things where if the opportunity presents itself, I would say yes. But I don't know if I'm Christian enough for him. Just saying. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of that. There. Boop. There we go. Now you don't see it. Anyway, one thing I thought was kind of funny to bring up. That's a pretty flattering picture of Donald Trump. Like, I know he's not like, he's getting up there. He definitely uses his makeup, which, you know, to be fair, men use makeup all the time, and I think he does a pretty good job at it. But I am pretty sure that this is like a touched up photo. That has to be. Just a little bit, alright? That's not me being mean. I'm just saying, when you want to take a nice picture, you gotta take the best pictures that there are. Although that might just be a picture. Yeah, that's just a picture of his, it's just his... That's just his picture on Twitter. Same with Elon Musk. That's funny. That's funny that they just use those two. I mean, it makes sense. But, you know, it's kind of funny. JD Vance's eyeliner is cringe. Does JD Vance wear eyeliner? That's funny. That's really funny. Hey, maybe Trump's getting a little more progressive here. Want to get the progressive vote? No, I don't know. I don't know. He ain't winning any of them over. I'm telling you that right now. But like, they have a couple more tweets. He makes another ad. He makes more ads going against Kamala. He makes another ad. Another ad. Another ad. Another ad. Holy shit. He makes a lot of... Those are a lot of ads. Holy cow. By the way, they're all making the rounds. Like his first tweet back, 45 million views. Chat. I think the most I've ever gotten is 20 or 30,000. That's a lot of views, man. Now, granted, he has millions of followers, but that's still a lot, my personal opinion. And every single time he tweets, and another one, 39, 7 million, 19 million, 13. He just knows how to make them. Okay. No MAGA hat? No. Listen, chat, we are non-political here. We're here to talk about the politics. We're not here to make the political statements. We're just gonna wear a 4 to 5 pretty good hat. I actually have that hat in the background. Can I wear a hat on the inside of my house? Can I put on a hat? I've got a hat on. Oh man, I've never worn a hat on with a headset. That's very weird. Yay, politics. Wear a hat on your hat? Yes. I'm wearing a hat, IRL. Oh my gosh, this is very weird. I've never worn a hat with a headset on. That's very weird. I just have to trust that I'm wearing one. We have to have an election night stream to laugh at the silliness. What time is the... Okay, what? It's like the 8th and the 9th, right? I might... it depends on work. Let's see. That's November, right? Friday and Saturday. You know what? I could probably swing that. Probably would do a stream all the way through Friday. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, chat. We'll have to wait and see. That'll be pretty funny. Anyway. They finally get into the Twitter space. It is actually only like 2 hours long. The reason why it says 3 hours is like the first hour of the Twitter space. Twitter was DDoSed. Twitter was DDoSed. I'm trying to find the tweet for it right now. But, excuse me. Election is on the first Tuesday in November. Okay. We'll see if we can take some time off for that. Oh, thank God I hid my screen. But we'll see if we can get away with that. We will see, because in my personal opinion, I think that would be funny. What's the level I have to reach to post gifts? So basically the way it works is you have to be in the server and you have to post for a couple hours. So if you want to, you just have to hang out in there. You get a certain amount of points for just being there or just posting in there. You need 750 in order to gain the role to let you message. I might lower that because I feel like it's a little high. Just a little. I'll tell you what, I'm going to lower it right now. Actually, I won't. I'll open up Tatsu. And I'll just lower it after stream. So many people wanted that Twitter space. Yeah, but here's the thing. Is there a way to tell how many points I have? No. Well, there might be, but I have disabled most of the bot stuff just because it like clogs up shit. But there probably is. How many points does each post count towards? So you get 10 to 20 per post, and you need 750 right now. And the cooldown is like every 120 seconds. Again, I'm gonna adjust it to like 200 or 300 after stream, just because I do recognize it's probably a little high. Anyway. So, Elon Musk, a little bit into the interview, says there appears to be a massive DDoS attack on X, working on shutting it down. Worst case, we proceed with a smaller number of live listeners and post the conversation later. Now, some people aren't so sure if it actually was a DDoS attack. Some people were like thinking that, because there were some people threatening a Twitter blackout. I couldn't find the tweet afterwards. It probably, if somebody has it, they can send it to me. But there was like a person that threatened like a Twitter blackout when the idea of this was actually taking place. So I don't know if people like were publicly broadcasting that was what they were going to do. I hope not, because by the way, DDoSing is a major crime, major crime to do. And if you're caught and convicted, it's just not good at all. And of course, my reply is I wanted to listen, because I did listen. Again, I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't really care. What I care about is what's funny. Is it funny? Yes, it is absolutely funny. Like all of this is just like, oh, here's the actual tweet that I posted. Here it is. And I said people are DDoSing Twitter, what cowards. And I do 100% believe that. Like, here's the thing. Again, I don't care about your politics, but if you have to actively push against and censor somebody, that tells me you're afraid of something. And I believe in a fair, in a very fair society, you know, in a society where we as a people should be allowed to listen and make choices for ourselves, if you're censoring stuff, you're afraid of it, in my personal opinion. Just saying, like, if Orange Man really is that bad, all right? If he is really as bad as you think he is, in my personal opinion, you should just let him screech all you want. You let Biden do that, and look where it got him. Maybe they're afraid that he'll continue spitting. Again, I don't care. Like, let me tell you where I stand. My gas is too expensive. My groceries are too expensive. I feel like all of my life expenses are going up right now. And the next person better fucking fix it. So I'm not gonna say who I care about, but like you should infer based off of the expenses that I feel like are way too high right now who I'm voting for. And I'm not gonna elaborate further on that. Okay, whoever makes my gas cheaper is gonna become the president, just saying. And if not, I'm gonna riot so hard, because I miss when gas was like 30 to 40 cents cheaper. It actually makes quite a major difference. Quite a major difference when it is 30 or 40 cents cheaper. The post-interview reaction by the media was crazy. It was. Yes, it was. Let me see if I can find some of the fallout. Because some of these were really good. Let's see. That's CNN Business. A lot of them are just talking about how it was a glitchy start. Let's see. This one will be fine. Okay. Actually, okay. So we're gonna listen to some. We're not gonna be able to listen to all of it, but we're gonna listen to some of it. But apparently, there were labor charges filed against Trump and Musk after threatening workers. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Ada. Thank you for the random R redeem. But apparently, Labor Board is threatening them. Oh, where was that letter? There was a letter that was posted from the EU. Somebody, a chat sent me a lot of stuff. The UAW is a trash union. Listen, unions in general suck ass. All right, just saying. Unions suck. Do you want to know how I know? I used to be part of a union. I used to be part of a security officers union. Now, I'm not going to say that all unions suck, because not all unions suck. I believe that some of them are genuinely helpful, but a good majority of unions suck. Do you want to know why? They don't actually do anything for you. Let me tell you a little bit about I've told this story a couple different times. I'm going to tell it to you again because I feel like it's important. My union rep, who was not at the top of the union, he was just the union rep because, again, it was a big security union. It was all over the country, basically. And my union rep basically told me that he collects the paycheck hours that we give to the union every single month, and he does not care about us. He did not care about representing us, and all he was there to do was to take our money. And he said it so blatantly that I believed it. I believed it. I 100% believed him when he said, I'm just here to take your money. I don't care about you. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, bud. So, you know, that's how I feel about unions. Maybe it's a bit of a slanted view. Definitely, possibly. But I don't like unions. I don't like them, and a lot of people have told me how bad they are for them. Last year, definitely, when it came to the different unions in Hollywood, I've seen nothing but them screwing over different people. From the Actors Guild that was screwing over just everybody that wasn't an actor in Hollywood. Oh my gosh, like, just a lot of these people just don't think. And again, I understand that, like, we as a people need to secure better wages from companies. But like, there reaches a certain point where I just don't feel like the union's doing it anymore. You know, I just don't. I don't know. There's some people I know that still think unions are important, and they are allowed to do so. Hopefully, the union that they want to be a part of never screws them over the way that mine screwed over me and multiple other security guards in our area, because holy hell, did many people just not enjoy it. I gotta film at a good time. The writer strike we had, threats of a strike on last production I worked on. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, you want my personal opinion? I think that Hollywood just kind of needs a shake-up in general. I don't know. I think that the continuation of all of this is like pushing forward. Like, here's the thing: people want to fight against AI, but the way they're doing it makes AI advance faster. You know, you have the actors and voice actors and all these people fighting against AI. Like, listen, I would prefer not to have AI as well. I don't like having to cheer when I hear a dubbing company is set aside for AI. But you know why I'm okay with it? Because the dubbing company sucks. It sucks so bad because they don't know how to actually translate. All they know how to do is add their own shit. So I would like to cheer for humans when it comes to getting a dub for an anime, or probably when it comes to a proper translation, but they're not making me want to cheer for them, all right? Them motherfuckers make me wish the AI would get here faster. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much because I would just prefer that a human did that job. But you know what? They all laughed at us. All of these people laughed because they're like, oh, AI is going to take over the manual labor jobs. You know, the job I work, the job that, like, sometimes I dislike because I get to sit on my ass all day and not work a whole lot. You know, sometimes it sucks, but I'll tell you what. They thought my job would be gone first. Well, if they're not careful, all their jobs are gone. And where am I going to be? I'm going to be laughing because they're the ones that made fun of us first. So why don't you get off your high horse there? I will say, though, I will never, like, embrace AI art. Like, I've toyed around with it once or twice because I thought it was interesting. But let me tell you, there is nothing more satisfying than to have an artist. Like, there is a high. I gotta be very careful with it. There's a high that comes from buying art from an artist, and then having them give it to you. It is a high that I don't get very many places. Again, I gotta be careful with it because if I'm not careful, I'll waste all my money on art that I really like, but like, AI art just doesn't do it. Like, I was like, oh, let's try this out. And I was like, man, this is so bland. Also, it doesn't do tentacles at all. And, you know, when it comes to art, I kind of want it to match me. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Maybe I'll get better one day, but like, I'm not willing to wait around for it. I'd much rather, you know, just get into the art of finding a good artist that will draw for me. By the way, multiple artists. I know, you know what's the funniest part? When I became a VTuber, I was like, man, look at all these cool artists. There's a lot of artists, a lot of them I've commissioned now, by the way, that I really love and respect. Nice hat, thank you. I bought it. Literally, I own one. But like, there's a lot of artists that I looked up to, and I was like, man, I'd really love to buy art from them one day. And then like, one of my favorite artists, Super Satan Sun, who, yes, is a risque artist. Most of the artists I like are risque artists. I'm single. I don't care. And I was just like, oh, I like that guy's art. And then I get the opportunity. And then I was like, oh, I like that guy's art. And I get the opportunity. And it's just like, I like it. I don't know. Anyway. All that's really say, AI art, never gonna be that good. Ever. Like, there's an aesthetic that AI art fulfills. And I just don't like it. You know? I'll never really embrace it. Anyway. Will, thank you for the sub. Anyway. Let's go back to the Trump thing here. I wasted almost 30 minutes and we haven't even listened to anything yet. And when Mizu gets in here, we're probably not going to listen to the whole thing. But, you want to know what's funny? People are threatening Elon Musk with a arrest warrant for letting a man on his platform. You know what's crazier? That PC Gamer's reporting it! Thank you, Princess Jupiter, for the follow. PC Gamer, what are you doing? You're a game journalist website. What does Twitter have to do with games? I don't get it. Like the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. Every like helps push it into the algorithm. And subscribe if you haven't as well. But just like, what the frick? What, PC Gamer, what are you... why? Why are you the one to report this? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Like, just like this entire article by Andy Edsher, whoever the frick that is. They're probably not going to be a reporter much longer because YouTubers are taking over their job. But like, this whole article is just them saying basically that Elon Musk did a bad, chat, and we need to be upset at Elon Musk for doing... Oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on a moment. Hold on. Do I have the image in here? I probably don't. Here, just give me 1 minute, chat. I should have thought about this sooner. I didn't, and I'm very, very mega stupid for not doing this. I need to put the Occo laughing Medicare image in the background here because it is amazing. Sorry, the reason why it takes so long is because I have two computers, and the second one I have to... There we go. Downloads. There we go. That should have been in here from the start. I'm going to be honest with you. And we're just going to scroll down to the bottom. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Anyway, like, what world do I live in where PC Gamer is writing articles saying Elon Musk better feel bad about his wrong think, and it's just like, where do you get off? Hello, you're half an hour early. Oh, congratulations. We didn't get a chance to listen to any of the Twitter space yet. And I know you didn't really want to listen to it, so I'm not going to subject you to it, but... Hello, Mizu. How are you tonight? Oh, what? No. I would...
Up to you.
Muted. Don't worry, chat. I am muted. Don't worry. Hold on. I'm taking off the hat. Hat's too hot to wear in the background. It's called freedom of speech. Suck it. Oh,
Well,
gosh.
yeah, you're allowed to talk about where you like to get off chat, but like, you know, sometimes I think you need to hold back a little bit.
Oh, goodness. Occo stripping? Yes, I'm already down to my panties. If I had any. I've considered it, but I'm not that cool. Anyway, we were talking about how PC Gamer, of all people, is threatening Elon Musk now. For having that interview. And it's kind of funny. It's just like... Why is it that a game journalist website is trying to dictate or write articles about this? It's just...
Oh, was there who did? What website?
So, after the Trump Twitter space yesterday, PC Gamer wrote an article where they were saying that an ex-VP for Twitter basically said that if Elon Musk isn't careful, he's going to get arrested. And I'm just sitting here like, why is
For what?
For having Trump on in a Twitter circle.
And
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, what the fuck?
I'm not sure I understand what the
There's not much more to
complaint is.
understand. That's it. That's it. That's the big thing that's like got everybody upset. Is just like, you had him on your platform and you allowed him to speak. You're evil. So, why is Spooky Tech not working again? Do I need to re-log in on my computer? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I can explain a bit of inside politics, but not a political stream. No, yeah, exactly. We're not a political stream here, chat. We're just here to laugh at retarded things on the internet here. So...
Mizu clicks and clacks. Well, I'm sorry. I have a mechanical keyboard because I'm based unlike some of you and your soft women keyboards.
Oh, goodness.
Get a real keyboard, chat.
Arrested for Twitter space is gonna be the funniest rap sheet. No, yeah. Let me see if I can
I'm pretty
find...
sure Elon's response was, Kamala can do it too.
Yes, he did, like,
I'm pretty sure that's literally all he said. Kamala could do it too.
Yes.
Or like I'll let her do it on my website too.
Let me pull up his account because he said that. I need to. Oh, so Kamala's like whole team put out a thing as well that I'm trying to find as well. I'm sorry, Chad. I normally have more shit pulled up, but unfortunately. Oh, there. Wait. Okay, so that's the. Yeah. That's the Europe. The Europe basically said how upset they were with this.
Yeah, but nobody cares about them.
Yeah, nobody cares about them. Nobody cares whatsoever. Let's see. Like
We were
inviting
making
Biden.
fun of Europe last night on stream.
We were. Wolfbane, thank you for 5. Remember, it's hate speech when they do it, but my private company when we do it. It goes on both sides, accuse the enemy of your actions. No, yeah, exactly. That's the thing that bothers me the most. Is it's just like, it's okay when we do it. Like, no, it's not. It's not okay at all.
Yeah.
Oh, where is that tweet? There's a lot of tweets where he's basically coming out and saying, yeah, they wanted us to censor more shit, and it's just like, bro, that kind of shit is insane, man. Elon, you tweet way too much.
A lot of people do, though.
Fair enough. I will look for it for a little bit longer, chat, before I just before we just continue talking here, but there it is. There it is. By this guy named Theory Breton. Why is Twitter taking so long to load? Why is my internet taking so long to load? What is going on? It shouldn't take that long. I'm getting 350 down. I shouldn't have any issues pulling shit up. getting DDoS chat by there it goes. Oh, that's just the exact same one. Okay. Here, we're going to full screen this. Perfect. Perfect. This was on August 12th. I believe this was before the entire thing was supposed to go live. Remember, it's Patch Tuesday, everything's going slow. Well, stop making it go slow. This is a very important stream, Temp. You're fired. No, just kidding. I've had a lot of lag today myself. So this is from the European Commission. And this is by a guy named Thierry Breton. And he goes off by saying, I'm writing to you, dear Mr. Musk, I'm writing to you in the context of recent events in the United Kingdom in relation to planned broadcast on your platform X of a live conversation between U.S. presidential candidate and yourself, which will be accessible to users in the EU. I understand that you're currently doing a stress test of the platform. In this context, I'm compelled to remind you of the due diligence obligations set out in the Digital Services Act, as outlined in my previous letter. As an individual entity ultimately controlling a platform with 300 million users, of which a third are in the EU, has been designated as a very large online platform. That's all uppercase. You have legal obligation to ensure X's compliance with EU law and in particular the DSA and in the EU. Like, this entire thing is literally just them saying, no, you can't have him on your platform. It's like literally just fuck off. This is America, bro. Like literally, broski, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if you show up to my house, alright? You show up to my house saying, oi mate, did you tweet this? I'm gonna be like, yes I did, go away. By the way, G Prime makes funny comics.
I will never understand why the EU has like this bizarre idea that they can control anything in America.
I don't know, man. It's just like this is a great comic, by the way, chat. G Prime 85 on Twitter just takes out a deagle, takes care of the problem. Now, I should say, chat, I don't advocate for violence of any kind. I think violence is wrong, obviously, and we should try and find peaceful solutions. But what am I supposed to do when they're coming to my door saying, oi mate, you got a license for these tweets? No, get the fuck off my lawn. I just like, what the fuck?
Do you have a license for those tweets? No, I don't, and I'm not going to, because I don't care. Ah, there was a first Descendant update.
There was, yes. By the way, chat. I'm trying to find the tweet. Somebody, like, made a joke. Well, it wasn't even a joke, but somebody replied to that tweet that guy made. I'm trying to find... I think I liked it, so I'm gonna try and scroll through my likes without it being on the main screen. But, somebody basically replied saying, actually, I like our letter better, and it's just the Declaration of Independence. And, one of the people below said, your Bill of Rights, is dumb. And they're like, bro, this ain't the Bill of Rights. Get educated, fucking EU commie. Oh, here's the Kamala tweet. Okay. This is a weird-ass tweet. And this is by Kamala Harris's, like, HQ. It's called Kamala... Here, I'm just gonna... Kamala HQ, providing context. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Excuse me. But, like, they put out a tweet. Says, statement on Donald Trump's interview with Elon Musk. By the way, this whole thing, I believe, is 100% real. I have no reason to not believe this is real. It has 16 million views on it, by the way. Donald Trump's extremism and dangerous Project 2025, which, again, they try to write Trump to this, and he has said multiple times that he's not a part of it. Again, I don't know if he actually is. We talked about this previously. Me and Mizu talked about this yesterday. And 2025 is
Fact of the matter is, Trump says he's not a part of it, and there's literally nothing tying him to it.
Yes, and it is a Chinese psyop. Wolfsbane, thank you for the 2. We pay for their security. We own them. No, yeah, that's the thing that's also important. Chat, you wanna know what's funny? Our army, the army that we have around the world, that army is also kind of the world's army. Because we provide protection for a lot of people around the world. And if we removed our army, by the way, EU, other countries, fuck with us. I dare you. Guess what we'll do? We will remove our armies. And guess what will happen to your taxes? They will go up because you will now need to provide your own army. A better army than you all have right now. Alright? So mess with us. Really. Get the wrong president in office and he will do it. All of those people are like, oh, we got free healthcare, we got free shit and all this stuff. That goes away when you have to provide for a fucking army. Why do you think I don't get free healthcare? Because I pay for an army. Oh, fuck.
Occo, very shouty chat.
I'm sorry, I just feel like it. I just feel like it. Villain for the 5, thank you. Mnu, have watched for 2 weeks. Your stream with the lizard made me want to be active. How do I talk in the server? So you can talk naturally in the server all you want. I just adjusted the values on the... So if you want to post images or external GIFs, the reason why they're turned off for everybody is to avoid bot raids. But if you want to have the ability to do that, you just got to chat in the server for about an hour. And you'll get the ability to do so. It's about 350 points. You get 10 to 20 every 2 minutes when you make a chat. So it's not that bad. It's like, it's actually less than an hour, I think. So, I wish we would stop protecting all the world but the US. We'd be far... No, I agree! Like, the fact that the US literally protects the entire world in some places. Like, places. Excuse me. Fucking slurring my words tonight. But, like, the fact that we...
You heard it here first, chat. Occo's slurring again.
The fact that we, protect the entire world, that's why everybody else gets so much free stuff. It's because we protect them. I dare these people. I dare them to try and live without our army, without our resources that I pay for. Just see how far you'll get. Fun fact, you probably won't. Anyway, let me read this. Donald Trump's extremism and dangerous Project 2025 agenda is a feature, not a glitch, of his campaign, which was on full display for those unlucky enough to listen in tonight during whatever that was on X.com. That's so dumb. Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself, self-obsessed rich guys who will sell out the middle class and who cannot run a live stream in the year 2024. They're trying to dunk on him so bad because he had a DDOS attack. Just like... Oh, these people are cracking me up so much. And of course people are like trying to community note this by saying a DDoS attack is not a glitch. People saying he was not part of 2025. So, you know, fact check the fact checkers again, motherfucker. These people are so dumb. Dumb or intentionally lying to try and get attention. But regardless. Chat, regardless of politics. Because again, we all hate politics. I mean, like, I find some of the politics funny. I like the funny aspect of it. Mizu likes to avoid them like the plague. And Lumi is very firecracker right now, which is funny. But, like, I just love how funny it all is. I just love how funny it all is. I've yet to see Kamala, or whatever her name is, on a live stream. She won't. She absolutely won't. Again, Elon Musk was like, hey, you come on too. I would love to have you on. She refuses to answer. Let me see if I can find his tweet. Because his tweet was pretty good. It wasn't even, like, that big. It was just like, hey, you can come on too. Oh, let me find it. And in the meantime, I am starting up First Descendant so that we can talk and play at the same time. Oh, where is it?
While you're starting, would you like to give an opinion on the thing I've made? Or trying to make?
What thing did you make?
I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
Boop. I'm not sure if I want to apply it yet or not, though.
Looks pretty good. Which Descendant is that?
Sharon.
That's pretty good. I made mine look like a female Iron Man, so that's pretty good. Here, chat. So this is Elon Musk's tweet. Happy to host Kamala on X Spaces as well. By the way, chat, I would love to hear that. I unironically would love to hear her on there as well. Because I feel it would be just as funny, if not funnier, to have her on there as well. Alright? I have never listened to her talk. And to be honest, I don't really listen to Trump talk either. But, like, I have heard that she is nothing but, like, doesn't know how to talk. And I feel like it would be funny. I feel like it would be funny. I just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I didn't realize she's actually touching anything. She can't talk. No, I know. I shouldn't say that I've never heard her talk. I've heard her talk a few times, but every time I hear her talk, it's just like, woman, can you please, like, slow down? I remember, like, she's got the, how about you stop talking unless you want Trump and his boys to win? I'm talking now. Mommy's talking now, guys. Mommy Kamala's talking now, so shut the fuck up. I need to turn on my fan. Give me a moment.
Look at what you've encouraged, chat. The slow degradation of your mother. Into being a politics-addicted snob.
Okay. What are we doing tonight? I think we're just doing more of the same, right?
Yeah, would you like to continue farming, Bunny?
Sure. I don't want a Dommy Mommy like Kamala. Neither do I. Oh gosh, no. No.
Did you see that people tried to portray Kamala as a hyena? That's her persona character now. And I think a lot of the people that were doing... First off, a lot of people that were doing that were doing it genuinely, like, as a compliment to her. I don't know why.
That is not a compliment.
There actually is a lot of very sexy hyena Kamala art that the furries are thirsting over right now.
You need to send me some.
I think they forgot that Trump already had, like, a canon persona of him as a lion. So everybody's been making Lion King jokes. It's like, you know what happened to the hyenas in Lion King, right?
Yes, the hyenas in Lion King all died.
So now they're getting, like, there's a billion art of Trump as different animals because I guess they forgot the lion thing. So now they're desperate to try and paint him as something else.
Oh, that's great. That is absolutely fantastic. Anime
Female
girl
hyenas
Trump.
typically have fake penises. Yes, that's why a lot of people said we're making jokes in response to this.
These people didn't think at all.
No, so the joke they were making wasn't even about Kamala. It was it would have made much more sense for the hyena to be Michelle Obama's persona.
That's even better.
For those of you in chat who don't know and weren't a politics-addicted brain snob during Obama's, like, final year, there are a lot of accusations of Obama's wife being a man. A lot.
And I personally don't know how much I believe them. It's kind of funny, but it's just kind of like, you know, one of those things that doesn't really matter, but it is kind of funny.
It really took off in the run-up to Trump getting elected, not because of anything Trump specifically did, but because Michelle Obama was on a TV appearance or something.
Yeah.
And the CNN took a picture of her that they used for their article, and I guess they didn't really, like, think it through because it looked like very obviously that she had a massive fucking penis sticking out of her skirt. She's the only one in the picture, so there's no excuse that they didn't see it. It very prominently, dead center of the picture, just looks like she has a massive schwing.
And by the way, Chad, this is before AI art got good at all.
Yeah, this was just a very unfortunate picture, and CNN was like, look at all the good Michelle Obama's done. And it's like, does that include the giant penis? Did she get a surgery?
The creasing on her skirt was doing that? That you have to be careful of. Yeah, no, yeah.
But it was shaped very unfortunately to look like outlines.
Oh
very
my gosh.
unfortunately.
That is so bad.
And they didn't think to be like, you know what, maybe we should take a second picture. Or maybe we just shouldn't use this particular picture. Maybe we should Photoshop that crease down a little bit. None of those
Holy
questions went through
shit.
their head. They're just like, yeah, let's make her look like she has a giant fucking penis.
Of course none of them are gonna, like, actually think about that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. She doesn't get called Big Mike. No! BBC. No! Chat. No. Not Michelle. Not Michelle.
Here,
I'm not into
I
that.
will... Because I don't know if you've seen it or not, but
I'm
there's the
into
picture.
I'm into a lot of oh dear. I need to look at this. No!
You good?
Is that safe to show on stream?
I mean, probably, yeah. It's just a crease in the skirt.
Oh my gosh. That can't be real. This has to be. This has to be.
And nobody making the article looked at that and was like, you know what? Maybe find a different picture.
It's just a crease? I don't care if it's just a crease. It looks bad.
Like, it just... Nobody was like, you know what? Maybe a different picture.
Oh my god.
Nobody in the newsroom, none of the editors, the writers, nothing was like, maybe just a different one. Do we have another one?
No! Apparently not!
Like,
Oh my
there were
gosh.
always very rude accusations of her being a man that
I've
people
heard of
just said
them,
like it was
yeah.
due to her face. But after that picture got posted, I forget like what news outlet it was. It was CNN or Washington Post or something.
Oh.
The accusations like exploded overnight.
Oh my gosh. I'm raising up my launcher right now. That's no, I'm for creative. Thank you for the 2. That's what we call it. Oh my gosh. I just oh no. Dude. I would not want to be Barack Obama in that case. Michelle?
But it was very clearly a bad idea.
Michelle, what is that? No, I'm giving him a Bush voice there. I can't do a Barack Obama voice.
With Obama, you just need the delay, that weird delay thing he does.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of money.
Yeah. Do you need to Volby farm a little bit?
I probably should so that I can get that battle pass done. But we don't need
What's in the
to.
battle? I mean, you got still like what, 2 weeks? Yeah, over
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I do.
What level are you at?
75.
I am currently at 90.
You're going way harder than me. Yeah, the big one that I know that will jump me up a lot is the one that that's acquiring 20,000 gold. That's like 10 levels, I think.
It's a lot. There was also the one that I don't know if you finished it yet or not, but leveling up an exotic 4 times this or
Yes.
5 times the special skill on it.
That one I did like week 1.
Okay.
You can invite me to the party whenever, by the way.
Okay. What I'm going for right now is Reach Mastery rank 20.
Oh yeah, that's a well. We could like do the Valby farm. Well, I mean, one of us has to
I don't
do
think the Valby farm helps with that much, unfortunately.
No, not really.
It's just a passive leveling thing for me right now. It doesn't help that one of my weapons I'm using for it isn't getting me experience.
Yeah. Helldivers is pissing me off. I've uninstalled Helldivers. I have to reinstall it because I agreed to play it with somebody, but I am like done with Helldivers pretty much unless it's a collab.
Apparently, there's new hard mode content. Infiltration operation on hard mode.
Don't you think that talking about how Trump is focusing on Biden instead of Kamala is fascinating? But he's not. He, like, all of his tweets on Twitter have been about Kamala Harris and how horrible she's been. As far as I've seen.
I think that even if he was focusing on Biden, that might unironically be a 200 IQ play.
You think so?
So, what I read was, first off, that he's not even, like, just focusing on Biden. He's making fun of Kamala a lot, which he always has. He's never liked her either.
No.
He's been pretty public about that. But the idea that he would just focus on one of them, I could see that happening. And then people get to the polls and they're like, wait, Biden isn't running? What do you mean Kamala?
Oh, you know what? I can see that.
Because that's the thing. Kamala's so late in the game right now that there's a bunch of people that don't even know Biden's been replaced.
You know what? I could 100% see that. Also, thank you, Tim, for the article. Apparently, Elon Musk is getting sued by that boxer from... Let me pull up the article, actually. This is a Variety article. Oh, dear sweet baby Jesus. J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk have both been named in criminal complaint filed to the French authorities over alleged acts of aggravated cyber harassment against Algerian boxer and newly crowned Olympic champion Amain Heath? Okay.
Do you know the story with that?
Roughly. Yes, you're gonna have to educate me.
I am not 1,000% sure, but I am pretty sure the controversy is that she was born with, like, elevated levels of testosterone.
Yes, she has an X and Y.
Yes. So, for all intents and purposes, her body developed like a man's would.
Yes.
So I don't think people realize this, but part of the reason that there's like an accusation that men are better than women at sports is not that they currently have testosterone. Although currently have testosterone can bolster muscle growth. It's because when you are growing, your body is growing, the testosterone affects how your bones grow.
Yes.
So your bones get bigger or smaller depending on if you have testosterone or estrogen. So it's really in those formative years where that really matters.
Uh-huh.
That's also why you see women transition to men and get completely steamrolled in male sports, and see men transition to women and completely steamroll in female sports.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was the developmental stages that mattered the most, not the
current.
Current.
Yeah. That's why even if you take testosterone blockers, it's not really going to help you very much because you've already had the growth. You already have the benefits that came from all of the growing years.
Yeah, being just naturally bigger.
Yes.
And like some people have brought up, well, what about like just completely normal women that have had increased testosterone as they got raised up?
Uh-huh.
And that came forward with like this person. And it's like, well, that kind of causes like its own issue. And I do think if you want Olympics to be a fair sport, that might actually be a discussion that needs to happen.
Oh, I think it is. I think it. Here's the thing. I think it is happening because certain sports have banned trans people already. I do remember hearing stories about that, like cycling.
That's the thing with this person. They're not trans, though.
Well, this is true. This is true. That's the thing that really sucks, chat. And that's
the thing I mean is that there may actually have to be a genuine discussion over like these kind of niche edge cases, if you actually do care about the sport being fair.
No, yeah. But basically, chat, this woman, pretty sure
this is why boxing's more fair, because boxing has like weight classes.
Yeah. But basically, this woman was an XY, and XY basically means that you have both hormones. I don't think it's always that you have both hormones, but basically, if you're XY, you're basically intersex. I like that is the only time where intersex is actually a real thing, and so because of that, she has way more advantages than other women. I have only ever known one person in my life that actually had an XY chromosome. And I always thought if you had an XY, you would, because like she was a little bit deformed, and so I just thought that if you had both XY chromosomes, that it was just like, unfortunately,
I'm a little
like your body
confused what
develops.
you're talking about.
I'm just like bringing up an example in the past because like I knew somebody that had.
No, so you know, if you're a man, you're XY, right? Women are XX,
okay.
men are XY. You're not intersex if you're XY.
I mean, okay. My point
If
is,
you're XY, you are male for all intents and purposes.
both then. Both then.
You wouldn't have both. I mean, there's probably an edge case where you can have XX, XY, but that you'd probably be dead.
I see.
Ironically,
I
you
see.
can have XXY, and I think you can have XYY. You can also just have X, but I think you are severely underdeveloped if you just have X. I don't know the exact of that one.
Well, see, but what I was saying is I have well, it wasn't really a friend. It was just somebody I knew that had both. That was both, basically. And they like really.
If you're
struggled.
both, you have Klinefelters.
That might have been. That might have been. Yeah.
I think that's XXY.
Never mind then, Chad. I was wrong. But basically.
Yeah, XXY is Klinefelters.
Okay. Fair enough. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying there. I was trying to like explain something and I'm completely wrong. Never mind. It's sometimes
This is something I'm kind of aware of.
it's sometimes the case.
Yeah. Typically what people think of when they think of intersex is XXY, which is Klinefelters, which I believe is the most common. But I think you can also end up with XYY and just X. And if you are just X, I think you're kind of fucked.
Fair. Very, very fair.
If you're only X, you have Turner's syndrome.
Turner
That's more common
syndrome.
than I thought. It's 1 in every 2,000 babies. Baby girls specifically.
Yes, the person that I knew that was like that was a female. So, and she like was like, and I'm not trying to be rude here, chat. This is literally just like how it was. Like she had some physical deformities because of it, and like she
I
was
don't
still
think
a
I'm
nice.
gonna get all of them. I got stuck on an enemy. Yeah, I didn't.
She was still a very nice person, but like that's just kind of what happens when you have abnormalities like that in your body. Anyway, going back to what we were talking about, this boxer person, female, is making a criminal complaint. Not quite sure how far it's gonna go because Elon Musk doesn't live in fucking France. But
Yeah, no, you can't hate speech Americans. They don't give a shit. They might be able to get, what's her name?
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, because Britain's cucked and they're already trying to look to extradite people. They'll probably extradite her to France for them.
She makes so much money though, I feel like she'll be fine.
She's gonna pull a fucking Julian Assange and hide out in the... what
You know
do you call
what?
it?
If she becomes a U.S. citizen, that would be super funny. Just to be like, I'm going to America. No, we don't want you here, ma'am. Go away.
No, she's fine here. I don't really care.
Well, I'm
She
not
can
saying
Max in her house in the fucking Appalachian wilderness.
she can write the next 25,000 books of Harry Potter.
Is she married?
She has kids.
I've never heard of... It just occurred to me. I've never heard of their spouse.
It's not something you don't normally think of her spouse. No, I know she's married because like there was a time when she talked about her kids getting stalked. Season rank level up. What did I hit? Doesn't matter what I hit. I leveled up. That's the most important part. I got a cookie. It's very useless, but it's a cookie.
Apparently XXXY is the thing that can happen, but they don't appear to have a name for it. It's just called XXXY syndrome.
Where it's literally both. Interesting.
I think XXYY and triple XY are so uncommon that they don't even have names, like proper names for them.
Fair enough. She was a single mom. Well, there you go. All I remember about J.K. Rowling when I first started reading Harry Potter is my mom was like, "Oh yeah, she wrote all the Harry Potter books in a ditch," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I see
So-
what you mean, chat, but even then, you are not required to platform the correct information. Like, even if he was intentionally suppressing information that would correct the record, he's not required to platform the correct information.
I'm sorry. I'm like paying more attention to the game right now. What is
Which
chat
is
saying?
fine. They're saying that they might have a better argument if he was what do you call it? Suppressing information that could correct the record.
Oh, I don't think Elon Musk would do that. I think Elon Musk is all about free speech, chat. When she wrote the book, she was
I don't
single.
necessarily agree with that off the top of my head.
No.
However, the reason I don't think he would intentionally suppress it is because it's not related to anything he's doing, and he probably doesn't give a shit.
Fair enough.
Because I think that's the thing a lot of people forget is a lot of these companies genuinely just don't give a shit.
No, yeah, I agree. Like, besides Lolly, I can't think of anything where Elon Musk has outright tried to censor stuff.
He censors stuff about Tesla.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually. If it was about Tesla, he will. Another 99! Holy crap, I'm getting... Dude, where the fuck was this luck yesterday? I've gotten 6 of these today.
Congrats. I still have my old ones, so...
How many do you have?
I have 9.
Okay, well, when I get to 10, we'll just start farming.
Wonder how many 98s I have?
How many do you have?
28.
Oh my gosh, I have 6.
Elon buying Twitter was the best thing to happen in a long time. See, I think a lot of people forget about this because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, like so many more people are banned on Twitter now." They do not know what Twitter was like under what's his name?
Can you invite Clem, by the way?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on private, so
I know, but you have to be the one to do it.
I know, but I'm just saying he should be able to just pop in.
Okay. Oh, an artist.
But yeah, I think a lot of people forget how bad Twitter was under Jack, where you were getting banned left and right. And I think the most interesting thing to come out of Jack leaving is apparently Jack didn't agree with any of that, but he couldn't fix it because his team was so polluted with people.
I don't
Have you seen those
necessarily-
interviews with him?
I have seen those interviews with him, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't believe it for a second. Because he went on
I
and
actually
made-
sort of do.
You sort of do? I don't know.
So, have you seen the guy that made Mozilla Firefox?
Yes, that guy was kind of based, I believe.
He is super based. So he talks about it all the time about how much he hates other browsers and how his own platform basically got ripped from him and turned into like a piece of shit that's just stealing your information.
Yeah.
Like that seems like there's a lot of these tech guys who behind the scenes, I think the best way to describe it is they're
Another
basically
99.
Sean Murray from Hello Games.
Yeah.
They're too autistic to like stick up for themselves.
Yeah.
Unironically,
sounds like
that's
Sean
what I
Murray.
would say.
Yeah, that does
And
sound like Sean
I
Murray.
think Jack is probably in the same boat, where he's genuinely just too autistic to actually stick up for himself. So anytime somebody told him he needed to do something, he's like, okay, I guess I do. I could see that, genuinely.
Yeah, I could see that too. Twitter has gotten better. The guy actually fired 80% of the staff, and the thing runs just as well. No, yeah, that's the other funny thing is like he got rid of like a shit ton of bloat, and I remember when everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Twitter is falling apart at the seams." He fired all of the important people, and Twitter's still around, you know.
Well, according
Still
to
here.
a lot of the information we have, he fired a whole bunch of middle managers. Like I don't know
yeah.
what people are saying. He fired a bunch of the important people.
Yeah, I just
Problems didn't start happening till a lot of the coders started leaving just because they were being whiny babies about things. But they didn't get fired. They chose to leave. You can't really blame him on that one.
No. I do think that the only thing that he really needs to fix is the reporting system, and stop fucking
100%.
banning all the lollies. Backdraft. I'm getting a lot of those mods there.
Oh yeah, by the way, just so you know, if you get any Transcendent mods, you should keep them.
I have 3 versions of Walk the Tightrope.
Nice.
When HP is 50% or lower, skill modifier. Oh, it's alright.
You could also, I would keep the golds and the transcendents because you can combine them together and you will always get another gold or transcendent when you do.
Yeah. The word lolly itself is full censored? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The bots and fake accounts as well? Yeah, that is, like I said, I'm not going to say Twitter's perfect now because it's, here's what I'm thinking. A different manager, different problems. But I still think overall it's better. Personally. Like, legitimately. So, I don't know. I think that there's things that we gotta fix. But overall, I believe that it is a net positive. And
I mean, I made a thread on the banning of the word lolly and why it's bad. The one day. You read that, right?
I do, yeah. The one where you were basically like, by banning this, you're making it harder to find real predators.
Yeah. So, for those of you in chat who don't know, the reason a lot of platforms ban the word lolly has literally nothing to do with lolicon itself.
No, because Elon
They
Musk is a
are-
lolicon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So what they're doing is child predators keep coming up with like new words to communicate with each other covertly. And Elon had banned multiple words that they were using for code several weeks in a row. So like over the course of 3 weeks, he kept banning the words they were using. Eventually, they moved on to lolly as their secret code word. So lolly ended up next on the ban list. The reason they were banning all of these was intentionally to try and prevent these people from communicating on the platform. And people from the outside looking in hear that and they're like, oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? No, that's a terrible idea. Because federal agents knew what their code words were, and they would follow them because they could search for those code words. Now, he has completely banned those code words, and they can't search for them anymore.
Yeah.
They're constantly having to try and pick up what the new code words are because they keep banning the ones they're using and preventing them from searching for it.
Who the hell
At
is
the end
that?
of the day, it actually causes more problems. Also,
just-
again, don't know how another person got in here when it's a private lobby.
I have no idea either, but we're gonna have to boot them afterwards.
No, they're fine. As long as they're not fucking things up.
Yeah. Another. Oh, that's a 98. But yeah, chat. Banning the word lolly has nothing to do with
Elon has a brother?
Yes, he does. I'm pretty sure he does. Vaguely remember that. Vaguely remember that, but yes.
Oh, she's a Glay.
Oh, Clem? Yeah.
No, the D3.
Okay.
Glim's playing VS, I think. This random person is Glay. You can tell because of the animation. That's Glay's ultimate.
Okay. Okay.
He has 5 or 6 siblings?
Oh my gosh. Somebody made a meme where a mage is like, oh, I'm out of mana. Better use American magic. And it's just her with a deagle. It's great.
I cast the ultimate spell gun. Have you seen that wizard movie where that's literally the ending of it?
No, I have not.
So, I think the movie's literally just called Wizards or something. Somebody can correct me, because I guarantee people in the chat have seen this movie and know what I'm talking about.
Holy
But there's
crap.
an evil wizard who is trying to take over the world using World War II based technology, as well as like his evil magic. And yes, in the wizard movie, he is, I guess, a Nazi.
Oh my
Or
god.
at least supposed to be Nazi adjacent. And at the end of the movie, his brother, the good wizard, who's been kind of apathetic to everything, finally confronts him. And he's like, I'm going to show you a magic trick that our mother showed me when you weren't around. And he starts rolling up his sleeves. He starts like starting to move his hands like he's going to do a magic trick. and then he really quickly reaches into his sleeve, pulls out a Luger, and just shoots him.
You know, Chad, if we had Deagles in Harry Potter, I feel like Voldemort wouldn't have been a big issue.
Chat says it is just Wizards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the movie name. It's just Wizards. It's very old. But the ending of it is started the meme of I cast the ultimate spell gun, because he does that to his brother, and he like even he does like the whole presentation for it, and he's like, I'm gonna show you a super secret spell. And then it's just gun.
Just gun. That's a great spell, chat. Elon didn't start Tesla, but he is why Tesla is still not making electric forerunners. What?
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know anything. Listen, I know nothing about literally the Tesla story with him. All I know is he made PayPal. I know that he owns Tesla now. I know he's a smart guy who is literally the richest man in the world. And people could call him...
I don't think he is. I think Bill Gates is still richest. Or actually, Jeff Bezos might be up there now.
Okay, let me ask you, the internet.
If we're talking richest, it's probably got like 3 Saudi princes up there.
Let's see. As of August 1st, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, is the richest person in the world with a net worth of $252 billion. Okay, so it is him. It goes him, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Bernard Arnault, and family.
Who's Bernard Arnault?
I have no idea. That is probably somebody that owns
He's a
it.
fashion and cosmetics brand.
Bill Gates is number 8. Wow. It goes Elon, Jeff, Mark, this guy, some guy named Larry, and then Warren Buffett is number 6. Jeff Bezos got the divorce buff. Yeah, probably did.
Bernard Arnault runs a venture capital firm called Algae Features, which has money in Netflix, TikTok, and the TikTok parent company ByteDance.
Okay.
I don't really know who he is. I'm also surprised in the top 4 here, there isn't a like military base thing. Like, I would definitely feel like whoever runs Lockheed Martin is probably up there.
You would think.
Or maybe it's just split between too many people. Because that's sometimes a problem with these companies. But then again, with the Arnold guy, it like includes his family members in his net worth. Because it's literally Bernard Arnault and family.
Right.
Oh, he owns Louis Vuitton.
That makes sense. Oh, that makes sense.
Number 5 is Larry Ellison. He owns Oracle?
That also makes sense.
He owns 40% of Oracle. Why are there 2 different Larrys? Larry Ellison and Larry Page. Larry Page? Oh, he's the co-founder of Alphabet.
That makes sense.
I never hear about him.
You never do know.
Number 7 is fucking Warren Buffett.
Yup. Yeah,
Known
chat.
as the Oracle of Omaha.
Like, chat, you can call Elon Musk stupid all you want, but literally he's the richest man in the world. And he didn't get that way by being stupid. He has to be somewhat smart.
He owns Geico? And Duracell?
And Duracell. That's way too many weird companies to own.
He owns Geico, Duracell, and Dairy Queen.
Oh, chat, you know, if I want to get insurance while getting ice cream, and then I can put some batteries on top of said ice cream.
What the fuck? That's such like a weird thing a weird combination of things to own.
Alright, I need one more 99 and then we can grind them.
He actually was probably very rich at one point too, because apparently he was in the pledge with Bill Gates to donate half of their fortune to charity.
Probably.
So both he and Bill Gates were a part of that. He's 93.
Battery flavored ice cream insurance. Ice cream insurance. What would ice cream insurance? Would ice cream insurance cover you for if it melts? That's very expensive insurance.
Would you like to know the cost of Warren Buffett's home?
Yes.
$31,000.
$31,000. Where does
He has
live?
lived in the exact same home since he purchased it in 1958.
You know what? Congrats to him for being committed. People walk around houses all the time. You know, I want to buy a house where I currently live and never move out. Just want to live and die there for the rest of my life. That's what I want to do.
Granted, his house is probably big as fuck now.
It's probably,
because
yeah.
Probably done a lot of expansions on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is impressive he's lived in his family home basically his entire life.
Yeah. Hello all. Have any of you listened to Sabaton before? I have never heard of Sabaton.
Sabaton is basically they took a bunch of autistic guys who were really into war and they gave them like a metal rock band.
Oh, hi there. Bye.
Like one of their most popular songs is just called Bismarck, and it's just about the sinking of the World War II ship, the Bismarck.
Whenever I think about Bismarck, I think of the big titty girl from King Cole.
Yeah.
I know that's like what it's referencing, but like that's all. I don't think of
Metal
the
and
ship.
history opera. Yeah. Like if you look up any of their music, it's all like it might not be directly
I want some applesauce.
apparent when you first see it, but all of it is like weird history nonsense. I think Bismarck is still my favorite just because they have like a whole music video to go with it, and I just like watching big ships shoot at each other. It's one of the reasons I wish World of Warships was a more popular game.
Okay.
But somebody got caught.
That might have been me. I'm sorry.
That was definitely you.
Oh goodness.
Occo just doesn't even check chat.
I'm sorry. I got back from grabbing applesauce. I need it to help out with my stomach right now.
Sabaton makes you patriotic for countries you've never even been to, some of which don't even exist anymore.
That's a 98. Thank you, game.
Yeah, no, Sabaton's good. It's one of the few, like, metal I will genuinely enjoy. Also, not just because of the nerdiness, but it's also, like, not as, like, screamy as a lot of metal is.
How's the tummy hort? It fluctuates. I legitimately am not sure what's wrong with it. Don't ask me to go to the hospital because I can't afford it.
Listen to the Red Baron. Yeah, Red Baron's a good one, too.
Kamala stole the coconut thing from Kirsch.
I don't know what that means.
Kirsch's whole thing is coconuts. Or one of her
That's
things.
kinky.
Coconuts and cherries. Ask WebMD. No, I don't want to be diagnosed with stage 4 terminal cancer. Do we need to fund a hospital trip? No, don't you dare, like, do that. Chat.
If you guys want to do something like that, you can fund me a dentist visit.
That might be cheaper, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, I know it'll be cheaper because I have insurance. I got a 99.
I'm still one off.
You became Jim, you also get Jim's illnesses.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
You know, at some point I need to farm more thunder cages.
Let's fund it behind Occo's back. No! Absolutely not. Huh.
Tim sent me a thing.
Speaking of Jim, did he finally get that check from Susan? No. But I did see him, like, dabbing on Susan. Oh, speaking of, like, Gamergate era people, did you see what fucking Sargon of Akkad said?
Yeah, about the religion thing.
Yeah, like, chat, don't ever listen to grifters. Well, don't listen to very bad grifters, because like so I had to recall just like, and I'm sure that was like really quickly that Sargon was like ousted from Gamergate because of how dumb he was. But like he got on.
No, he ended up leading it for the most part.
Well, fair enough. But like he came out today and was like, oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is evil and satanic, and I'm just sitting here like, who are you trying to win over, bro?
I still think Jim was the smartest because he got out of it at the start and was like, yeah, you're all kind of fucking suck.
Yeah, no, I think that Jim was definitely the smartest, because like you don't be part of the movement, you just laugh at the movement.
Yeah, and Sargon's just being an idiot.
We need Trump to tweet Gamergate. If we can get Trump to tweet, it doesn't matter what it is, but just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, doesn't matter what he does with it. The blue checks, which are now no longer blue checks because they all hate themselves, are gonna shit their effing pants. I have long since learned everyone from Gamergate are terrible people. Yeah, most of them are. I think most of them just kind of chilled out though, or some of them at least.
Nah, most of them disappeared because they ended up being pieces of shit.
Well, fair enough.
The only good ones were Harmful Opinions, who got ousted by everybody because he started exposing a lot of different scams. To this day, he is the first person that exposed the BetterHelp scam, and
Yeah.
everybody just ignored him. He exposed a scam that was being run by Google, and everybody tried to ignore it because they were getting paid for it. I forget what it was called, but it was something where you could, like, it was like a miniature social media thing. And he found out that it was actually owned by Google, and that it was being used to test like AI data on wrong thinkers.
Yeah.
Because it was like sold as a freedom of speech app, basically. And he found out that they were basically using it to test different filters and how to better track people that had wrongthink.
Interesting.
And everybody like got in Gamergate got mad at him for exposing it because they were getting paid by the app to use it. Candid, thank you. There was Crouton T ended up being a massive scammer. He is also just a huge lolcow.
I keep hearing about the name Kraut, because I remember that like Jim was like, "Oh, I hate Kraut" or some shit.
Crouton T, full name. If you need to find anything for him, you have to do the full thing, or
Fair.
you're gonna. It's gonna be hard.
Well, give me the TLDR of him.
Massive autist who thought that he was gonna be able to gay op everyone into destroying the entire American right wing, even though he's like British or Austrian or some shit. I don't know.
It's just so dumb.
He was. He did it along with Jeff Holiday, who you've probably seen in a Dr. Phil episode where he's making fun of a lady that's scamming people with like some snake oil shit.
That's another 98. Fuck you, game.
But
Yes,
like
yes.
that was his claim to fame. He went on Dr. Phil. He got to shame some lady that was running one of those snake oil scams where she's trying to sell it to people. And then he got exposed with Crouton T having a Discord server where they were photoshopping and making fake messages from right-wingers so they could try and get them in trouble.
Wow.
Also in that channel, also in that Discord was a guy called Thunderfoot, who was a
I know
scientist.
Thunderfoot.
Yeah,
I
he was
remember
in,
him.
He was in that scam Discord with them.
Oh my god. See, I know Thunderfoot
He
because...
claims he didn't know what was going on in it. And then as soon as it got exposed, and he like claimed he didn't know anything that was going on in it, and then he just disappeared.
And then he reappeared talking about people trying to censor his speech online. I remember,
Yeah.
because like I remember him, the first time I heard about him is when like he was like trying to, because like his whole thing is exposing scams, or like startup scams basically, and I thought that was kind of cool. But then I heard that he was just like a massive spurg, and I was like, oh. Well, that's
Yeah,
kind
he was a part of
sucks.
Gamergate.
That's crazy. Like, oh my gosh, that's funny.
I'm trying to think. Like, there were a couple normal people. Like Aiden Paladin was in it, and she ended up like getting off the the tree or the train
Hey,
or
there's
whatever.
99. Okay, let's get started because that is 99. Or that is 10.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the start to swap to Freyna.
I don't think Thunderfoot knows
Mundane Matt,
anything.
yeah, Mundane Matt just ruined himself. He had nothing going for him.
Yeah, Mundane Matt is pretty mundane in my personal opinion. There's nothing really about him that's very interesting. How about the good Baldwin? There's a good Baldwin.
There was Milo Yiannopoulos, who basically got outed as being gay.
The worst of all crimes in Gamergate, being gay.
Well, because, like, everybody was like, oh, yeah, no, he's totally based gay, man. And then he goes on a stream where he's like, well, you know what? I was molested as a child. I think a lot of gay men should be molested as children because it teaches them they're gay. And it's like, what the fuck?
I remember that. Oh. Razorfist basically did Gamergate before Gamergate, but never actually actively participated. I keep hearing the name Razorfist.
Razorfist had a really good video on Michael Jackson, and then it got outed that he is also a massive fucking spurg.
Oh, so
who
he's
is
just
probably
spurred.
abusive to his girlfriend.
Oh, that sucks.
I have so much like bizarre deep lore in my head.
You do. We need to just like go through the Gamergate lore on stream one day.
Everyone knew Milo was 100% gay. He had some weird takes on getting molested and went downhill from there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Razorfist is cool. Is he cool? Maybe he's cool now. I have no idea.
Razorfist is cool if you don't know the drama context behind him, because he doesn't really cover it on his channel.
Well, no, I wouldn't expect anybody to cover the drama that they used to be in.
There was a guy called JF Garapi,
Yes!
or whatever.
The guy that like let his wife run out into the forest and is totally gone now.
He only dated severely autistic women. Like, not regular autistic like you, like literally low functioning, needs a caretaker 24/7 autistic.
Yeah.
Because he thought they made perfect trad lives.
To be fair, they can't run away very easily. But I
Except
feel
the
like...
one that ran into the woods.
Except the one that quote-unquote ran into the woods.
There was Coach Red Pill, who was also Gamergate adjacent, I guess. He showed up to the Sargon discussions kind of towards the end of Gamergate.
He's the one.
He
He's the
died
guy
somewhere
that
in the Ukraine.
he died in Ukraine recently. He's the guy that's like all women are dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Russian simp living in Ukraine, which for obvious reasons. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's very obvious why it didn't go well.
No. There's a reason why he's dead now.
Yeah, like you're behind enemy lines, my dude. I don't really know what you expected to happen.
Rusta, thank you for 5. Razorfist is based and his Lincoln video is based. Also, he thoroughly debunks through wild the Michael Jackson claims in his video series.
Yeah, he has a video series about the Michael Jackson trials and basically shows a lot of evidence that most people don't like to talk about. Basically, the claims that Michael Jackson are a pedophile are non-existent.
Right. But nobody wants to talk about it.
The only, like, actual, quote, claim that was ever made that really asserted that from an actual, quote-unquote, victim was given from a child under the effect of laughing gas while his dad was coaching him what to say. And you can even hear on the tape where the child is giving the confession that his dad is coaching him.
That is crazy.
And somehow that was allowed in court as actual evidence.
That is really crazy.
Then there are like two of his bodyguards claim that they saw him do it to this exact same kid who we already know he didn't do it to. The problem with that being they both got fired like a week before, and they only showed up because they're mad they got fired.
Bug5654, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Goober Squad. You get access to emotes and monthly member-only live streams. I just did a live stream where I read Bible stories and talked about my Mormon trauma. So if you're interested in that, that is available next month. By the way, that'll be available for everybody to watch. But For now, if you want to learn about my Mormon drama, you can listen to it. It's like 3 hours long. I talk about the magic underwear in that stream too.
In recommendation, by the way, chat, with the Razor Fist Michael Jackson documentary, it is not specifically about Michael Jackson, but I would also recommend the YouTuber Lemino and his documentary on something called the Death Clause, which basically, if you don't know, most, if not all, like, artists and creators in media, like music media, have a clause in their contract which says that if they die naturally, their assets will go to their family, but if they die like well before their time, the company gets to keep all of their assets.
That's crazy.
And the excuse that's kind of written into it is that because you died so early, we aren't getting a return on our investment for you because you're not making any more music. So if you die early, we need to be able to keep licenses to all your music so we can make our money back.
Totally not making companies look guilty. No, chat, here's the thing. Most companies suck. We just need to figure out which ones suck and which ones don't suck, and then platform the ones that don't suck. Like Warframe and Digital Extremes, they don't suck. They know that if they piss off their players, that the players are going to revolt, so they do their best to not piss off the players.
Didn't this happen with Kanye West? That's why he's Yee? Sort of, yeah. There's like a lot of stuff in this. I think they did it to Britney Spears as well. Which is why she went crazy.
I mean, I would go crazy too if my name was owned by another company.
This is also why that even though it is true, a lot of creators are in that space are kind of unstable. Thus, like the 25 Club or the 21 Club or something. Mm-hmm. It's also very true that the publishers have a vested interest in them dying. So even if they were just naturally crazy on their own, there is a non-zero chance that they are egging them on, at the very least, into deeper levels of depression.
That's crazy.
In hopes they'll get rid of them.
By the way, Coach Red Pill was posting locations of Ukrainian forces online. That's downright sabotage. I'm not going to get into the wartime shit when it comes to Ukraine, because that's really crazy and stupid. But all I'm going to say is Coach Red Pill was a real dumbass just hanging out in Ukraine when he was like, yes, I love Russia. Don't do that. Like,
folded and just bought Freyna. Fair. I mean, she's really easy to get, though.
It's like literally you're in Nazi Germany and you're like American and you talk about how much you love America. That's a bad idea. Wolf for the 5, and then there's Sony in suspension of them paying MJ's doctor to get his and the Beatles assets, and then Sony made a terrible album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Emperor Creatine, thank you for the 10 as well. What does IIRC mean?
If I remember correctly.
Okay, MJ had enough money and influence to buy Sony and completely changed how they handle their music catalog. Obviously, Sony didn't want that. Rats say similar thing happened with Cosby and CBS. It's possible. It's possible. Like, chat, you look at people like, J.K. Rowling. She is the last person that will ever be as crazy as she is with her contracts, because, like, the amount of money and influence that she gets over her stuff is all because, like, she signed her contract so long ago, and they didn't realize how fucked that she made them. You will never see somebody with as much power as she does ever again, because they will not allow it.
Who?
J.K. Rowling. She has such control over her properties that it's insane. That's why she's so rich. You're never going to see that again.
A lot of people have talked about this, but I'm pretty sure they're genuinely, like, hating themselves right now, because she refuses to let, like, anything happen with Harry Potter.
No, yeah.
When they could be making so much money off it.
And she probably doesn't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is obsessed with, like, her vision for it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I have 87 and 55 of these shards. And it costs 31 and 14. What the fuck?
Yeah, you have to do 2 runs to do 1 draw.
Oh my gosh. So I need to do 20 runs in order to do that.
Yeah, there are other ones here that you can do void fragments, but they give you different amounts of each one. This is the most efficient.
Right. So does J.R.R. Martin. Yeah, there's a couple of people where it's just like you will never see the industry give them that much right again because they recognize how much they effed up by allowing that to happen.
No, I think it depends on how bad they want the property.
I mean, true, but I mean, okay, here's the thing. We're entering a time...
George R.R. Martin came very late. So they already knew the potential of what could happen if they let him keep full control like they did.
Yeah.
But they really wanted it.
I mean, fair. I will say, maybe I am willing to go back on what I say, only because we're in a time where companies are, like, suffering to shit right now, and they may be more lenient just so that they can get properties that they can do stuff with. So,
Yeah.
you know, maybe it's a good thing that that Hollywood is burning to the ground right now, because maybe we'll get good shit again.
My opinion is it depends on, first off, the price they're going to have to spend, the quality of the work to a degree, not necessarily the actual quality, but the perceived quality of it to viewers, and how much is already there. Because that's the thing with stuff like Harry Potter and with like George R.R. Martin, is they had like multiple books already out.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see anybody get the same deal as them that only has like one book to their name.
No, absolutely not. Tolkien Legacy sold his for money because he wanted Breaking Bad style lauder. AI may end up saving us from Hollywood. Possible. I heard somebody talk about it, but I do believe we're going to see full length movies with AI in a couple of years. I mean, like with how AI music is doing, and how AI is progressing, we're going to see fully animated movies, chat. Will I like them? Probably not. Probably not. Also, really...
Did you ever hear the accusations that Disney's Wish movie was made using AI?
Oh, I 110% believe it. I didn't watch it because I refuse to watch anything Disney, but I read parts of the script and I'm like, this was either written by somebody that speaks very broken English, or it was written by an AI.
Yeah, so I haven't watched any part of the movie because I don't care.
Yeah.
But I did want to listen to the full villain song because I had heard like the first part of it.
Yeah.
And I actually thought the villain song was kind of a bop because I thought it was funny that I was like, yeah, he's right in everything he's saying. So I pull up and I listened to the whole villain song the other day, and it made me realize like there's a lot of really weird things about the song that make it sound like it was not written by a person. Because there's like these weird delays in between like transitions of the like chorus and the lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like this
Doesn't make any
why
sense.
would you say that? Yeah. And there's certain lines that like if you were a person, like even me with no musical experience, it's like, you know, there's a word you could have used there that it fits thematically, it rhymes, and it would keep the same syllables, so it would be on tempo. But instead you use this really weird word that doesn't actually like fit or make sense.
Yeah. Wolfsbane for 2. Finish the books, George. It's been 4,777 days. Has it really been that long? Holy cow.
Possibly.
No, yeah, Wish is one of those movies where I'm like, I will never watch it, but the fact that it could have been like partially made by AI is absolutely hilarious to me. I know a VTuber that claims that they sung a song from Wish, so that's kind of cool. Actually,
Yeah.
You know what?
The villain song is unironically good.
It's not the villain song.
For the most
but
part.
Let me look up who they are. They're also a clown. They are the voice for Hal in Disney's newest animated musical. I don't know who Hal is, but again, I've never seen the movie. Maybe I'll have to ask them about it. Oh gosh, don't crash game. Please don't crash game.
You guys good over there?
Yeah, my game was just freezing for a moment there. Howl's Moving Castle? No, Howl's Moving Castle is a classic. Chat, unironically, that's my favorite Studio Ghibli movie.
Speaking of, have you seen all the talks right now about Miyazaki?
No. I know you were talking about him.
Yeah, so somebody put out like a tweet that was basically like, you know, there's a reason Miyazaki hated anime or whatever, or hated the anime industry.
I do remember seeing that, yeah.
Yeah, so first off, it's important to know when Miyazaki said that, it was like the fucking 70s. So no, people that think he was talking about like I reincarnated as a vending machine and shit. Yeah, no, he was talking about like classic anime back in the day.
Like Astro Boy.
Yeah, like he was talking about shit like that and saying that was garbage that would never take off and shouldn't exist. So first off, let's get past. He wasn't talking about isekai. He didn't know what isekai was. It wasn't a term that was in use back then.
Probably wasn't even a thing back then.
Well, I mean, there are old isekais. I think the oldest isekai could be traced back to like the 50s or 60s or something. But we didn't go under that name. And it wouldn't have been considered like this isekai in the same way modern day isekais are.
Howl's Moving Castle's overrated. J Wolf, I disagree. I kind of want to time you out for that one, but I can't really get to the keyboard right now to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. But like, I would time you out if I could, because that is wrong think here, sir, and we don't agree with that. Howl's Moving Castle is a classic.
A lot of people seem to have this idea that Miyazaki is this just deeply insightful person when it comes to like animation because he's made popular ones.
Yeah.
No, he genuinely hates everything. You know the guy who made Evangelion was one of his proteges?
Really quickly, no, Clem, it was a joke. Don't do that. I did not know that.
And he hates Evangelion. It's literally made by one of his, what you would call acolytes, and he still hates it and thinks it's garbage.
Sounds about right. I mean, if he hates everything, then, you know.
His own, like, he wouldn't sign off on his own son getting his own movie. He thought his own son was a garbage creator. His own son has made what is considered one of the best Studio Ghibli films ever.
Which one was
And
that?
he walked out of the fucking premiere for it.
Holy shit. Okay.
He got invited to the premiere of his own son's first movie, and he walked out halfway through because he thought it was garbage.
I like Spirited Away too, chat. Spirited Away was a good one, but holy crap, walking out of his own son's premiere.
No, chat, people think Miyazaki has high standards. He does not. He will come up with an excuse to hate everything.
It just
he
sounds
has
a little
never given
spiteful.
He's literally never given anyone but himself praise.
That is funny.
He is of the belief, like, he keeps saying that the industry needs to make movies like him, and he means literally like him. If it is not exactly something he would have made, it is garbage.
That's funny.
And that's kind of like one of my tweets I had made about him said, is like a lot of people seem to think he's like just some deeply introspective, the artist should always have control kind of person because of his takes. Like you shouldn't make anything for the audience, or you shouldn't consider the audience when you're making art. Which that already I disagree with, but I can see like the thought process behind it. But it's like, no, what he actually means is you shouldn't think about anybody but him when you're making art.
Yeah. I don't like that. Also, do you know
It's
what
one
I
of
don't
those things,
like,
like, I
chat?
think you can acknowledge that he's a really good artist and has made really good movies, but he's also just kind of a myopic dick who doesn't care for anyone but himself.
That's funny. He's also a war crime apologist? Oh dear.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that. Evangelion struck me as a slightly above mid. Give me my Gundam wing. I've never seen Evangelion. Everybody keeps telling me I need to watch it, but listen, there's a bajillion animes I need to watch. And that one is just on the pile. When I'm rich enough that I can just sit down and watch an anime all day, I'll do it.
You've seen before, though, right, that one of the big mean characters in Evangelion is Shinji's dad?
Yes. Well, I know the
He's
story
like-
of Evangelion because it was a Honkai story. So I know the story through Honkai Impact.
So here's something a lot of people tend to forget, is because they think Evangelion is like some kind of takedown of anime and otaku culture. But the creator, Anno, has been very clear that Shinji is basically him. The story is about himself and his own problems. And it is... I didn't realize this was a theory up until recently. But he doesn't seem to have, like, actual dad issues, right? Like, he doesn't seem to have problems with his real dad. He does have problems, though, with Miyazaki.
Really quickly.
There's a very prominent theory that Shinji's dad is based off Miyazaki.
That's funny. Really quickly.
And that it's all about like he couldn't get me. No matter what he did, he could not get Miyazaki's approval. It was never good enough.
That's funny. Really quickly, creatine for 5. Thank you. More I hear about Miyazaki, the more I think that not even Stanley Kubrick was that head up rear moronic. It's like listening to Alan Moore rants.
Yeah.
I don't know any of those other people, but you know what? I'll just nod my head and say, yeah. Kogias lovers in chat. Kogias is alright. I need to finish it though.
Stanley Kubrick is a really good director, although he has this issue where he's so obsessed with perfection that things end up very bad for like some of the people on set.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he's perfectly fine with people getting hurt in order to get the shot he wants.
Right. Wolfsbane, thank you for the 5 again. You guys have been amazing tonight, by the way. Thank you. Miyazaki also really hates the West, especially America, but then again, his only interactions in the US has been California and New York City. Well, I'll be honest with you, if all I got was California and New York City, I would fucking hate America too. Be honest with you, I haven't even experienced barbecue at that point.
I'm not even sure I can say he like specifically hates the West though, because the way he talks about Japan, you'd think it was a third world country that never got out of the 12th century.
Maybe. We're
I don't
funding
think
the
he likes
hospital
anywhere.
trip. Oh, no, chat, you're not funding. Chat, here's the deal. Once the model is funded, any super chats are going towards my credit cards until they're paid off. So you guys are unironically helping me pay off my cards now. Because like last month, you helped buy the model. So I told Ari as soon as I get the money from last month, I'm just sending him $400.
Miyazaki hates everything. Exactly.
So, by the way,
Dude's
chat,
just a hater.
Ari loves you. Ari is very grateful for you. Also, really quickly, chat, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Hit the like button. There's like 100 of you in chat. I deeply appreciate it. If like 50 of you could hit the like button if you haven't already. Get us to 100 likes? Question mark. It does push us further in the algorithm. So if you haven't yet, hit the like button. No, sorry, I can't say Susan anymore. Neil Mohan will push me in further into the algorithm, so thank you very much. We deeply appreciate it. There you go. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Wolfsbane, for 2. Princess Mononoke is my favorite. I haven't seen that one. I'll be honest with you, chat. I've seen a handful of Ghibli movies. I've seen all of the ones that everybody has seen. Howl's Moving Castle, obviously. Spirited Away, you know. There was a newer one, like
Ponyo, My Neighbor Totoro.
I think I've seen those ones. It's just been so long. Miyazaki's the material embodiment of coping and seething. Well, you need some Japanese people to be as funky as Americans are. Recently saw Princess with my husband. It's the best Ghibli movie. Oh, that's adorable. I did not know that.
The contrast between Miyazaki and his movies is so great that people ultimately end up comparing him to Junji Ito, but just like the reverse.
Okay, chat. Really quickly. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead and finish real quick.
No, you go. Do your thing.
Okay. Unironically, chat, Studio Ghibli movies are not my favorite anime movies. Do you want to know what my favorite anime... I bet you nobody in this chat knows the movie that I like. Do you want to know what my favorite movie, chat, is? It is the anime adaptation of Metropolis. It's my favorite anime movie of all time is Metropolis. And it has done so much to inspire my love of cyberpunk and just like that kind of architecture in general. It's like my favorite movie, hands down, is Metropolis, the anime adaptation. Really fucking good. I absolutely love it. Really good. I actually own a copy of it, like a disc copy of it. It comes with like a GameCube-esque disc as well. So, that is my favorite. It's good shit.
I like Space Pirate Harlock.
Good choice. Thank you. I'm pretty sure
I sent you the popular meme from Miyazaki.
Okay. Is the one on the right supposed to be Miyazaki? Who's supposed to be Miyazaki here?
Miyazaki's the left.
Ah, that's great.
The one on the right is an artist called Junji Ito.
Oh, I get it now. Miyazaki hates.
I don't know if you've ever like seen
had this
interviews with
conversation.
Junji Ito.
Yeah.
But Junji Ito is like obnoxiously happy.
Yeah,
Despite writing some of the most depressing, nerve-wracking horror I've ever read.
Yeah, cause like it's the contrast because the guy on the left hates life but draws cuteness. The guy on the right loves life but draws horror. That's great. Oh gosh, that's amazing.
He's genuinely just like such a happy person too. It's wild. So it's pretty famous to compare him to Miyazaki because they're both extremes in about the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it helps that they're both Japanese artists that are both very prolific. Like Junji Ito isn't exactly some minor figure that no one's heard of.
Right. Maybe not so much out of Japan, but definitely in Japan, everybody knows him. Therapy
Even in America,
supplementation through
Junji
art.
Ito's gotten very big.
Well, like, would you say mainstream is Studio Ghibli or?
I mean, Studio Ghibli is well known. I don't think most Americans would know Miyazaki though.
Yeah. Miyazaki
There's only very few directors that people would know their names. So I know because somebody said Junji Ito was like Japanese Tim Burton. Tim Burton is one of those few directors that people know who they are.
Yeah,
I think Tim Burton, Steven Spielberg, Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, we're 2/3 of the way there, by the way. The more fucked up your entertainment, the better person you actually are. Don't know why. Hey, there we go, chat. See, chat. The stuff I like is pretty fucked up. Does that say something about me? I don't know. But yeah, just going back to Metropolis. I love the movie so much. And by the way, Metropolis, the original manga was made by the godfather of anime, the guy who made Astro Boy. And maybe that says something about me liking a lot of the classics. Because again, I didn't really like Astro Boy that much because it was more like the superhero. It had kind of like the superhero feel where Astro Boy was like going around and saving the world every single episode. But I really loved Metropolis. It's so good. Like, chat, can I want to bring up here. I want to bring up a picture here. Literally, one of my favorites. Oh, that it even has one of my favorite scenes in the entire damn movie here. One of my favorite scenes in the entire movie here on Google. Literally, my favorite scene in the whole movie is the end. I love this movie so much. So fucking good. I don't even really know the meaning of the movie, and I just like it that much. Have I seen the original? Yes, I've seen the original. The original is like part of the reason why I like this so much. Wasn't Metropolis free on ads with YouTube? The original black and white movie might have been, but I don't know about this one. But I love this so much.
You guys are getting shit on over there, by the way.
I know, it's because I'm looking at pictures of like my childhood crushes when I watched anime.
I'm gonna ask chat this because I will rack my brain for the name forever. It is an anime where is it about a bunch of androids and they're all wearing like these really weird red suits. Help me out, chat.
Red suits.
It has been a long ass time.
I have no idea. Occo talking stuff I like. No, I'm just like, dude. Great shit. Great, really good shit. I loved Metropolis so much.
Cyber 009.
Cyber 009.
Cyborg 009.
I had my mom watch FMA 2003.
You're correct, it is
now
Cyborg
Cowboy Bebop.
009.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I loved it when I was a kid, though.
Thank you, Chaos, for the 2. I had my mom watch FMA 2003 and now Cowboy Bebop. Well, there you go. Also, can I just say I love seeing the little Occo monster just like behind the chat there. Everybody's spamming the chat. That's awesome. They all knew. They all knew, chat. You guys are awesome. I love how this turned from a conversation about Donald Trump into anime. I'll be honest with you, that's a pretty funny transition, I'm not gonna lie.
While we're still on anime, I have to ruin all of chat's day because this ruined my day because I didn't realize it.
Oh no.
But I saw one of those tweets that was like, if you were born in the 2000s, or like, if you were watching anime in the 2000s, you based your entire personality off one of these girls. And they showed the girl from Future Diary. the pink-haired girl, Mira Nikki, or I don't know if that's her name. But they showed her, and somebody was like, "She's not from the 2000s." I was like, "Yeah, she is. Future Diary's old." Yeah, it's Gasai, right?
The yandere.
But yeah, it's the yandere.
Is she
But
the original?
I was like, yeah, no, Future Diary's old. And then somebody linked to, and the very first episode of Future Diary aired in 2011.
Oof.
I was like, no, it's old, right? Like, it's classic anime. And it is not that old.
Do you want to know really classic anime? I remember when I was with Caro, and Caro showed me Fully Cully for the first time, which was one of Trigger's first animes. That shit, like, that's classy. That's really classy. To me, old is 90s. Oh. Making me feel old here. I can't believe we're in 2020! What happened in the last 5 fucking years of my life? Was sacrificed to the US government is what happened to it.
I thought you sacrificed it to Amazon.
No, Amazon only got like 2 or 3 years, but like... And Trigger never hit the same heights again? I disagree. Trigger's had many bangers. They've made quite a few good ones. Temp, what was that? Was like Fire Force? Temp, I know you're in chat.
I actually don't like Fire Force. I just like the one girl that's comic sex relief. Oh, and the black chick. The black chick's good.
It's the one where like they're fighting fire spirits. That
It's
was a good one.
supernatural shonen firefighters.
Yeah, that was really good.
Look, all I like is the black chick and the girl with black hair that's used as comic sex relief. That's it.
The Trigger
I
one.
could care less about the rest of it.
Yes, I'm in chat, but you're not seeing my messages. Let me change to live chat. Live chat. You two might be cucking me here. Every modern anime. Wellspan, thank you for $1.99 again. Every modern anime traces back to Fully Cully. Maybe.
No, here's something I realized the other day, and I think some of you guys can probably relate to this. But a lot of the first anime that kind of aired in the West, like One Piece and Naruto
Promare.
and all that.
Yes, it was Promare. Promare is fucking amazing.
But like a lot of the anime that first aired in the West, a lot of people typically know what it is, because for a lot of us it was our first introduction to anime. But I realized that a lot of people don't ever talk about Shaman King.
Never heard of it.
Like, people talk about all the different anime that aired on like 4Kids and shit back in the day, but nobody talks about Shaman King. Talk about all the others, but we never talk about Shaman King.
I didn't like Promare. Trigger being Trigger. I liked Promare. It was classy. You wanna know why I liked Promare, chat? Because it had the guy who is currently Dr. Eggman voice acting one of the characters. And after I saw it, I said, hey, voice actor for Dr. Eggman, I saw that you played this and it was really cool. And he actually messaged me back and said, thank you. Probably because he doesn't like to just be called Dr. Eggman. And I was like, hey, this is really cool. So I liked Promare mostly for that reason. And I thought Promare was decent. I'll be honest with you though. Promare should have been longer. It shouldn't have just been a movie. I think they could have carried it for a season and it would have been fine. But it was like an hour-and-a-half movie. Mike Pollock is a cool dude. Yes, he is! I have that screenshot somewhere of him saying thank you to me. I need to find it.
Hellsing Ultimate? Yeah, Hellsing Ultimate was great.
I need to see Hellsing. I heard that one's good too.
Here's the thing with Hellsing, right?
Uh-oh.
Is imagine you took like an emo theater kid from like the mid-2000s and you told them they could make an anime, and you've got Hellsing Ultimate. Never watched the original Hellsing. So Hellsing Ultimate is like super edgy, super over the top, super emo, and like it culminates in a giant Nazi raid of Great Britain. But that's an Ultimate.
I'm sorry?
In the original run of Hellsing, the manga like hadn't caught up to the end yet. So they did that thing where they're just like, oh, well, we're just gonna like make whatever the fuck we want since the writer's not done with it. And whatever the fuck they want is like some Dragon Ball blue alien looking dude Which I don't know where the fuck
Vampire
that came from.
Vampire Nazis, wow.
Yeah, they're vampire Nazis. With some Nazi werewolves. Just specifically one. But in the original run of Hellsing, because the manga wasn't done yet, they replaced the ultimate like Nazi guy with like some blue alien looking psychic dude. And it's like, the fuck are you doing? But yeah, I have to take you through Hellsing Ultimate one day. It is just a one shot, so it's not like we have multiple seasons to go through.
Add it to the list.
But it is great.
You can put it after Girls in Panzer.
Yeah, I have to take Occo through Girls in Panzer. Here's the problem with Girls in Panzer is it is also a one shot, but it also has like 5 movies.
Well, we can go through the one shot and the 5 movies, like, can go to the back of the line.
But Girls in Panzer is great. It's a lot more slice of life, and I have a very heavy preference towards like slice of life shit.
Chat, how can you make a tank anime a slice of life? Only the Japanese people can do that. I'll tell you what.
Well, I mean, it's because they're practicing Shojin Sensho.
I'm not saying like I understand how. It's just like funny that you can like turn an anime about tanks into a slice of life.
Yeah, because they made tankery a sport. Which, to be fair, would be a very base sport. I would have actually participated in sports in high school.
It's a very expensive sport, but I would have taken place too. I would have joined a high school specifically so that I could do it.
Problem with the Girls in Panzer is it makes strike witches look bad in comparison. Yeah. There's also like a whole bunch of stuff that happens in Girls in Panzer that, because like obviously a lot of the tank battles aren't historically accurate because they want them to look cool, and actual tank battles were kind of like slow and methodical.
1 or 2 more.
So
that
that doesn't look very good in an anime. But there is a whole bunch of stuff with the tanks that if you weren't a tank nerd, you might not understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Like the famous clip that was going around was the battle in one of the new movies, which I think was called Der Finale. Actually, no, it was Der Film, where one of the Russian tanks is going around. It's the Finnish tank. And the Finnish girls the entire time are playing a song on whatever the fucking instrument is. It's a Finnish instrument. Which to a normal person, it's like, oh, it's just a Finnish song or something. That's interesting. But it was a song that they would play over the radio in World War II. Because for some reason, its frequency and some of its notes would set off German landmines.
That's funny.
I don't know the full scientific explanation for how it worked, but they would constantly play it on the radio because it would just randomly set off German landmines.
Chat, that sounds like Sabotage if I've ever seen it. Carlos, thank you for the 2. Sound of the Sky was a good slice of life. I've never heard of that one. 1 or 2 more, and then we should be good.
Was it Russian landmines? Fair.
Actually, no, we can start now. Let's do it now.
Do what?
The Void fusion reactor.
Sure.
I changed the name of the stream to Trump Space and Anime Takes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, chat, it was actually really cool how they were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Girls in Panzer just plays that as the Finnish team joins them as like a little reference to that.
Yeah, that's cute. Wolf, thank you for the 5 again. You guys have been amazing tonight. The only anime that did its own ending and was good was the OG FMA. I love Brotherhood, perfect anime, but I love a lot of concepts and plot lines in the OG. I still need to watch Full Metal Alchemist. There's a lot that I need to watch.
The fun fact about Full Metal Alchemist, none of Full Metal Alchemist actually matches with each other.
I didn't shoot anything, so it doesn't let me redeem it.
You didn't? What do you mean you didn't shoot anything?
I was paying attention to this super chat. I blame the chat.
How did I kill them that much faster that you physically did not deal damage?
I don't know. Chaos, thank you for the 2. Mike Pollock's a good VA, but woke ASF. Well, that's I mean, here's the thing. Chat, you're basically rolling the dice with a VA if they're woke or not. So it's just like, you know, if he's not insufferable, it's like people can be woke and not insufferable in my opinion. I have friends like that. Ooh, I have a shape stabilizer. Let's use that. Oh my fucking gosh!
Did you get it?
Yeah.
I hate you.
What the fuck? I've grown 10 of these fucking things and it's the first fucking one! Come on, game! Speaking of anime takes, is Naruto based or cringe? I don't know, I'd have to watch it to tell you. I'm sorry. I
It gave me the energy activator. I just want the fucking bunny peas.
At least I got the first part. So now we can switch up to another one, right?
Shut up.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. Another shape stabilizer.
Fuck you.
Chad, imagine if I got another one, how bad that would be. I don't want another one, though. Is free reign good? I've heard free reign is pretty damn good. Yeah, you're just slaying
She's
this.
racist, chat.
You're just slaying the boss really quickly. Holy cow.
My Thunder Cage right now has over 300k DPS.
What the fuck?
I've been modding the shit out of it.
Are you kidding me? No!
Did you get another one?
Yes!
I'm gonna kick you in the taco.
I would trade it if I could.
I've gone through 30 of these fucking things.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Game. High School DxD is fun. I've heard High School DxD is alright. It took me 42 patterns to get her spiral catalyst. I feel Mizu's pain. I'm sorry, chat. Streamer privilege. This is not Mizu's night. No. Let's just continue though. Let's just continue till we waste all of them, or until we run out of the ability to do this. Oh my gosh. Where's it? Oh, I'm all the way down there.
So, for items you can get, can I see them? See y'all. Yeah, I've gotten 9 clairvoyance blueprints, 15 glay catalysts.
Are you serious?
Yeah, what's the other one it drops? Secret Garden synthetic fiber. I've only gotten 4 of those.
And you've gotten 1 energy activator?
And 1 energy activator.
I mean, hey, an energy activator's pretty good.
Yeah, but I would kind of like, you know, fucking bunnies pieces.
Is this the one part of Bunny that you're missing, or is this the first part of Bunny you're going for?
This is the first part of Bunny.
Okay. Fair enough. Carlos, thank you for the 2. I want more of Saga of Tanya the Evil. I need to finish that. It was pretty good when I watched it. I'm gonna be real with you. I liked it.
I'm out of voice shards.
Oh, you're out? You're out?
Yep.
How many runs did we do? We didn't do that many.
About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back up to the thing up top because I only need to do 1 more so I can have 1 more shot.
Okay. Hey, you got the clairvoyance blueprint.
I've got so many of those. I'm so mad.
I mentioned this in their Discord.
I posted this shit on Twitter earlier today too. I know you saw it.
What? Just oh, I might have.
I know the rates aren't that bad, but I'm genuinely... what I said was something like, I know the rates aren't that bad, but I'm genuinely upset that I've run Bunny so many times and still haven't gotten even one piece.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, same in Warframe. Hey, there's a Glade Catalyst, although I probably already have that.
Literally been doing this every night this week.
I feel bad. Again, if I could trade, I would, because there's no reason for you to have more than one of the Descendant. At least right now. Mizu's after the One Piece.
Damn right I am.
It's okay, Mizu, you were cursed. No lie, I had to remake the Mizu course 3 times because bad things kept happening. I didn't tell you that, yeah. Victus, like, had trouble making the course for you. Your computer, like, black screened on the last attempt.
I'm telling you guys, there's like an air of something around me.
Chaos, thank you for the 2. Watching Digimon and JP is Whiplash, that is good. That's good. I think. The Mizu course will suck your dick and call you gay. Another Glade Catalyst. Yay. Course curse? No, that's just the Mizu curse. Curse.
Yeah, chat, I have my own curse.
I'm surprised I've survived the curse for so long. Femboy curse? Nah.
I heard no denial from Mizu on that curse statement. What am I denying? I agree, I am in fact cursed.
The trap curse. Occo is hexproof.
What do you mean? I'm 1 away? Fuck you, game.
Another clairvoyance blueprint.
This game genuinely hates me.
Something stinks downstairs, which means my roommates are cooking veggies.
Oh, did you see Rushi is looking for a boyfriend?
Is she really?
Yeah, she is. It's been all over
that's
Twitter.
what we're talking about. Yeah, I saw that.
Like an echo?
Yeah. Everyone's like, can you handle her? And I'm like, probably not.
Did you see what mine said?
What did yours say?
Somebody retweeted it with, I know what you all are thinking, and no, you can't fix her. And I just retweeted that, and I said, I don't want to fix her, I want her to break me.
I don't know if I would date that. I don't know. Chat, press 1 if you would date that.
Bro, the sex goes so hard with that girl, I guarantee.
Press 1 if you would date that, chat. I'm very curious.
Money down on the table, sex with her goes so hard.
I'm just curious. It was Rushia? I can't help you, sir.
They say who's Rushia?
Yeah.
One of the only girls to ever be publicly fired from HoloLive. Literally for being too Minhara for them.
Yeah, I can't help you. 0? Not as hard as curses 14 times a night. That woman is ravenous. What? 14 times?
I'll see, chat, there's a difference between, like, endurance and whatever the crap women like her have going on.
How many more of the materials do you have?
I went back up to get one more, because then I can do it one more time.
Kirsch goes quite crazy in that department? Oh dear. See, what's funny, chat, is I'm not able to watch Fox Girl as much as I would like. Just because, you know, she's always streaming when I'm at work, and I have to pick and choose what I listen to sometimes. But like, she's never like crazy when I listen to her. Maybe I just haven't listened to her when she's crazy.
You're just not listening at the right times, apparently.
That's possible. You don't understand? Kirsch Bucks breaks men 3 times her size and she's 5'7".
I'm fine with that.
Oh gosh. 5'7". Wow, 5'7".
Okay, I'm back to get one more.
See, chat. When it comes to other VTubers, I try not to simp for them. Period. I said this the other day, like in my Discord in our private chat. I try not to simp for anybody that are VTubers because I treat them semi-professionally. But that's crazy.
I treat no one professionally.
I don't know.
I've got to live up to the male VTuber reputation.
Did you get it?
Fuck you.
Oh. Hey, son, I would date, but she's into woman. Yeah, that's a bit of a hard one.
That's my 3rd energy activator.
I mean, you're getting...
That's only a 6% chance.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's very unlucky lucky. So how many more of the
Here.
99s do you have?
I have one more. I'm going back up to get more materials.
Okay. We'll help you grind this until you get it, because I'm not gonna move on until you get it. You just can't move on with the other parts until I get mine.
No, if I don't get it on this one, I'm gonna move on to the next parts with you guys, and I can come back later.
Are you sure? I don't want to do that to you.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright.
The next one, though, it's easier to farm if you have Viesa.
Do I have
Because the
Viesa?
void fragment for it is ice.
Fuck, I don't have Viesa.
I might have to look through and see if they're coming for you, by the way. I may have to look through and see what the other one is. I know Viesa was the easiest one to do.
Maybe we should just grind for Viesa for right now then.
Cringe. I already have her, though.
I don't. Did you hear about the Kiki Hime getting insulted at a con? I know that there was a girl
no.
that was being assaulted, if that's what you're hearing. Assaulted, yeah. I did hear roughly about that. I don't know the story. I saw that all of the commentary VTubers were talking about it. Well, if you already have her, I might just buy her then.
The male VTuber reputation is at the bottom. When I'm the best of them. I don't know. A lot of them probably consider me the worst.
I mean, you haven't sexually assaulted a woman, so you're pretty much fine.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we've had some of them unironically say I'm worse than the people who have sexually assaulted people.
I know, but you have to remember, these people's standards are next to nothing. So I don't take that seriously. Chaos, thank you for the 2. I punished myself watching Naruto, never again. I need to watch it probably, at the very least once. It's not as long as Fairy Tail or Dragon Ball Z, so I imagine it won't be that bad. Means you gotta get it working on that.
No, you guys would be surprised how many VTubers you probably know about that know who I am and hate me.
It's kind of funny. And the amount of pettiness some VTubers have when talking about us is really funny as well. I saw your tweet, by the way, on that, and I saw that Gator replied. That was really funny.
Well, yeah, I wanted to float the idea of it. Because I know we're going to be talking about at least one time for that coming up this week. But I was like, I kind of don't know what people's opinions are on us just, like, regularly talking about this.
Yeah.
Or, like, how people see it.
What was the consensus? Because I wasn't paying attention very much.
A lot of people seem to have the idea that it's probably fine as long as it's not like a consistent thing, and we're not being like super petty and annoying about it.
Do you think we're super petty and annoying about the person that we're thinking about?
Sometimes, but I don't care. They deserve it. Fuck you.
Oh, fair enough. Ethan Ralph collab stream? Absolutely not. We are not as stupid as that penguin. No, was it a penguin? Whatever.
It was a penguin.
It was a penguin? Yeah, we're not as stupid as that penguin, VTuber chat.
I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking.
No, they blocked me though. I never mentioned them and they blocked me. They probably saw what I said.
Just so we're clear, chat, we were considered to be more controversial than fucking Ethan Ralph to some people.
Chat, you know what that makes me feel? That makes me feel like hollering. I'm a hollering mad when I hear that comment. Penguins are dumb. Oh, there's a lolly penguin that's cute and not dumb.
Yeah, no, honey's good. So if we do this one,
Suey?
you need fire for that one. If we do this one,
Well, I have fire.
I don't have fire.
Ah, I see. So we're both in a conundrum here.
Actually, I do have fire. I forgot.
Ethan Ralph, is that insane? Yeah, chat, we are considered that bad. By the way, people call us irrelevant. Again, I just like to very humbly brag. I appreciate everybody that is here tonight. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Ethan Ralph has beat his own wife. How stupid are these people? You'd be surprised.
Chat, because of my one time saying one comment that I no longer like hold about NB people think that I am such a horrible person.
I maintain my comments. I retract nothing.
Well, I mean, like, I just retract how I phrased it. Like, I felt like how I said it was probably bad, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't want to retread it again. Well, thank you for the 5. Just make sure to have a filler guide. I love Naruto, but filler can get crazy sometimes. Some of it's worth watching, though. Namely, the Kakashi arc. Thank you. What was the comment?
This is the fire one, by the way.
My comment was basically that I didn't understand non-binary people, and I said it in a way that probably was very crass, so I'm not going to repeat it. If you really, really want to see it, you can go watch our stream where we talked about the fucking Pappy the Lich guy. But like, oh wow.
You can't be up there, probably. Yeah, you immediately got spotted. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have to be behind one of the walls.
I need to change. Actually, I don't have
We're
to
gonna
change.
see if you got spotted.
Does it matter what Descendant we bring in for this first part?
No, but you can come back now.
Okay, hold on. Chris, thank you for the 5. Average social media user. Ralph may have beaten his wife, but I am not her, and Occo hurt my fifis. Exactly, chat. I just hurt people's feelings because, you know. I say one thing, and people get so pissy. Why did you stop beating Mizu? Twitter to Occo.
So this one of the ones we're getting is 72, which actually has Ultimate Glay in it.
Awesome. We could
It also has Lepix code.
we can get a couple different.
And the one we want is 73, which has Ultimate Bunny and Ultimate Valby in it.
Cool. Didn't he also grape a girl? I am not sure really. It is alleged by the woman that he had sex with that he did it non-consensually, but I don't think anywhere really went with that. Here's the problem with that: the girl that alleged that is IP2, and IP2 girls are.
He got spotted.
There's something. Ethan Klein is who I thought Ethan Ralph was until I looked it up. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate for Ethan Klein. There's a lot of Ethans.
I'm just gonna have to destroy this one.
I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. There's a lot of Ethans that really suck ass, just being honest with you.
Oh yeah, this is a boss that does not have multiple phases.
Oh, sweet.
So this one will go even quicker.
I need to put on Descendant modules because this one does not have a lot of good ones. Increased HP. Let me get the HP ones on. HP.
Poppy? Why are we talking about Poppy again?
Oh, because I brought up the stream we did.
Oh.
Yeah, Chad, if
You
you
remember that people tried to shit talk us for that because they didn't watch it?
Yeah, people legitimately thought that we were siding with Pappy, and I'm like, are you guys fucking insane? People are so stupid.
They are.
But I expect nothing from these kinds of people.
Oh, random thing, because I don't know if you know it. I found out how weapon XP works.
Okay.
So, whatever weapon you have, like, actively equipped and shooting at enemies, 100% of the XP goes to that weapon. Your other two weapons get exactly 20% of the XP. Each.
Okay.
Ow. Shit. You coming in, Occo?
Yep. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You know me. Hey, I got a 72, and I got a shape stabilizer.
I got a
Sweet.
73.
I am leveling this Blair character. He is level 8.
From our runs today, I've gotten 32,000 QPR.
Nice. Speaking of Foxwoman, did you see my latest Foxu edit? I have not. Did you make a new Taco Tuesday edit? The Ethan daily reminder that Ethan Ralph is tax-free. That's correct. Chat is not true, by the way. But Ethan Ralph believes that if you donate super chat money, that it is tax-free. Tax-free. It's not tax-free though. Pretty sure that is not how that works.
Oh, well, I'm thinking about it, because I know I said it the other day, but I'll say it again. I appreciate the MizuhanaOshibe. Course.
I was thinking eventually we need to do a under the course stream. We could like make a whole thing where like we have Kirsch in the back, like in front of us, and we're all just like kind of doing the under the tea thing. I think that would be cute. We're good?
Yeah. There's only these three.
Kirsch love, yes. I guess if it's a proper 501c3. Yeah, but it's not.
I mean, you guys should be able to see when the boss spawns.
Yeah, my apologies. I was in my menu again. Ethan Ralph is, however, common sense free. Very accurate, yes. Very, very accurate.
I got a new emote? Oh, I got a new emote for maxing out Sharon.
Congratulations.
I keep forgetting to, like, go through my awards. Mostly what it gives you is, like, titles, and I see no point for those.
It's a fun little flair, but...
Mine has just been cold since the day I got it.
Mm-hmm.
God, after playing Fortnite so much with Shiro, I have realized how, like, little ass the characters have these days.
Oh, in Fortnite?
Yes. Especially compared to, like, other games. I mean, like, I know First Descendant is kind of a special case, but my god, my ass is fat.
That is quite the thing to say. Would super chats be considered tips? Yes. I guess it depends on the verbiage of the words. So I have the 72 pattern that has the Glay Catalyst and the Lepic code.
Yeah.
Oh man, that has a 20% chance for the crystallization catalyst. Holy shit, we're gonna get a ton of crystallization catalysts.
Yes, they're very helpful.
By the way, you're
72 and 73 are both good, and they have energy activators in the 73, which can be helpful.
You're not working on Thursday, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, because I have to go to get my oil change on Thursday. I also have to take some letters to the post office, and then I'll come home and we can work on the topic.
Is that what the kids
Thursday.
call it these days, an oil change?
Yeah, I have to get an oil change. It's due. What did you think I was called?
Well, I mean, you are an octopus, so
Oh, I see.
probably shouldn't be telling people about your oil changes.
Oh my gosh, this man just has a flamethrower. A shape
Yeah.
stabilizer, and a mutant 73. That one has the ultimate bunny cells.
I'm thinking about if I want to change the color on this skin's shoulder. I kind of like it as red, though. I think it goes with the gold and silver.
I'm tempted to start a petition for Kirsch because the stream will be a riot. Wait, what? I'm missing some shit off in chat. When will Trump be interviewed by a VTuber anime woman? Oh, dude. I think Kirsch would be the best one. I would love to be a part of that, but like, bro. Let Kirsch do it. So many people will maul that a VTuber gets to do it. It would be amazing.
True. Oh yeah, we had inventory at work tonight.
Fun. Is that why you came home early?
Yes, because me and the boss have gotten really good at doing it, so we finish it pretty quickly.
Nice.
I still hate inventory, though.
I mean, does anybody like inventory?
Yeah, some people seem to.
Oh, speaking of inventory, I told you roughly about my job woes, and how I do basically nothing. So I was at work again. I'm not gonna say what specifically my job is. I have said as much that it is basically an assembly job, but in order for our job to work, we bring in product to assemble for the product. Cool. However, if the product has one thing wrong with it, it is considered damaged and we cannot use it. So the products that we have being coming in from the manufacturers, they come in these gigantic wooden crates, which, you know, is pretty standard for like manufacturing lines. 10 crates of product, and these aren't gigantic products. These are like, they're like, I'm not gonna say the exact size, but they're not like gigantic, but they're like fit in your hands basically. All of these crates are damaged product that we can't use. So
yeah,
there's like hundreds of this product that goes onto the final product that we can't use, and we are so supremely behind because of it. And because of that, I didn't work it all today. I sat on my desk all day waiting for work. I got to work at the last minute, and I still got off early.
So somebody mentioned store prices are insane. 1,200 caliber for just one energy activator. I totally agree, and I think if they lowered it, they would actually make more money.
Oh, I agree. If it was like in Warframe when it's like $5 instead, it would sell way better. So it's a trucker's
Guys,
fault. No, it is not the trucker's
To
fault.
put this in perspective, as somebody who I would consider myself a dolphin, not a whale, because I don't ever really buy like the big expensive purchases, and I prefer to farm something if I can. I have never once in my entire life built a Forma on Warframe.
Seriously?
I buy it every single time.
Formas are so easy to make. That's the one thing that I feel weird about. The one thing I don't buy is the
You can buy them in packs of 3 for like 30 plat.
I know, but Forma
I buy so much fucking Forma.
It's so easy to build Forma. I buy the potatoes because the potatoes are just one of those things like, 20 platinum, whatever.
Formas were farmable when I played. They're still farmable.
They are, yes. It's just Mizu buys them.
But when something is a certain level of cheap, you make it just better for me to buy it than to farm it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mizu, why? Seriously, you can make Forma daily? That's what I'm saying!
You can make Spiral Catalyst and Energy Activators daily. I have a farm set up for both of them that works pretty well.
Yeah, but this is a little different because the farm for this is way worse.
It's 35 platinum for 3 Forma. It's not a problem. I buy it every single time.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's like $2 or $3. But free reactors and catalysts pop up. No, yeah, they do. And when I can get them, I'll grab them. But like, I just don't care enough to wait when it comes to them, because it's just like, you know what? I want to get this Warframe taken care of right now. So I will.
But chat, you also have to understand, I don't really buy platinum. I think that's the other thing that's missing here. I sell prime parts. I use Warframe Market all the time.
I mean, by that point, it's just like, you can't really blame Mizu. I have 3 of these mutants.
I buy Warframe Platinum typically one time a year, and it's whenever they give me that ridiculous 95% off discount ticket. And I immediately buy the most expensive pack of Platinum I can. Because it's like $100 pack, and they charge me $5.
Yeah. I'm completely free to play in Warframe. It's very doable. No, yeah, it is doable, chat. We're not saying that. What we're saying is, like...
I'm saying I'm lazy as fuck, and it's easier to buy Forma.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, chat. I would be free to play in Warframe. However, when it comes time for me to feel like I want to support the game, I will. I will say I don't buy 50% offs to shit anymore, just because, like, there's no reason for me to buy a lot of Platinum. But, like, when push comes to shove and they're like, hey, here's a way that you can support the company a small way. It's like, yeah, I'll spend $25 for that awesome skin. Fuck yeah, I'll do that. Skin's on fire and it's got the biggest ass in the game. Fuck yeah.
It has gotten so bad, like, me selling prime parts on Warframe Market, and me just buying that one Platinum pack one time a year, I genuinely don't know how much Platinum is per dollar.
I think it's
so like when I say Forma is only 35 Platinum, in my mind, I'm thinking I'm spending like 4 or 5 cents. Because I genuinely don't know how much Platinum is worth anymore.
It's like 95 Platinum for $5. So you're spending like $1 or $2 per 3 Forma. Who would spend money on something that is free, like an Occo stream? Sheesh. I know, right? Thank you very much, by the way, for everybody that's donated tonight. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate it.
I only buy it when I have at least 75% off. I swear to you, there is a mythical 95% off ticket, and I've gotten it before.
I've seen
multiple times.
I've seen 75 once, and I'm convinced that they know I'm a streamer, so they give me only 50% off a lot.
According to Google, Forma is 45 cents. Warframe became so bloated with things to do, I went back, I quit the game because I didn't know what to do. That is a genuine problem with games that I'm not 100% sure like Warframe realizes is a problem. Because you have to slowly introduce people to new mechanics and new things. But the problem is there's a lot of old players who will come back after a long time, and you immediately dump everything on them all at once.
Yeah.
Like, I first started replaying it again when Occo got me back into it, and it dumped like 4 or 5 different major story missions on me all at once.
You replayed a lot of the game, TBH.
Yeah.
It was great. By the way, chat, next Wednesday, I have taken the day off so that we can play the new quest and get the new Warframe. I've saved up points, so we're gonna get a lot of relic stuff.
Is it this Wednesday?
It is next Wednesday on the 21st.
You have to use Organ cells to build Forma. That's not really a problem. I've got like 200 of those.
I quit 14 for this kind of thing, was at EOC and in college because of copious free time. And then the proposed changes for the expansion made me realize that grinding hell before me. I mean, like, 14 isn't that much of a grindy game. They've made it less grindy in my personal opinion. That's just me, though.
How are you doing on patterns?
I have 4 of the 73 and 2 of the 72.
73 is going to be the big one.
Yes. I should be
I'll
done.
do the same thing, get to 10, and then just break them down.
Yeah, I should be done in like 15 minutes though. But we can play again tomorrow night.
Well, then here, you want to just go ahead and break a couple down, see what we get?
Yeah, let's do that instead. We need the fire one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oops.
As a fair warning, I got Blair for this specific reason, but I still haven't used him, so I have nothing basically on him.
That is fine. Just put the basics on him and he should be okay. Can't troll with Loki anymore. I mean, like... I don't know. How does everyone feel about the Tenet and Kuva weapons? Those are fantastic. Some of them better than others, but almost all of the Tenet weapons are bangers in my personal opinion. Especially the brand new Tenet Galaxian. I love that thing. That is like my new favorite anti-corpus weapon. There's also a problem with Warframe veterans that overwhelm new players. Yeah, I've had that issue before. I had to tell the guy that got me into Warframe to fuck off so that I could learn on my own. And now he doesn't talk to me anymore. It's like, it's nothing personal, bro. It's just, I kind of want to learn on my own. Galaxian only got good after the changes? I disagree. It was good before then. It's a really good frost weapon.
Oh, so here's the thing I learned, right? First off, if you ever play Fortnite these days, if you stream it, you have to turn on the streamer mode.
I did not know
because
that.
holy shit, there is so much licensed music in that game now.
Seriously?
Yeah. Currently they're having like a Wasteland event, right? Where a lot of they have like NPC bosses that are themed after like apocalypse kind of shit. And one of them drives an apocalypse bus around the map. And you have to like catch them and like destroy the bus and beat them up and all that stuff. And the bus plays different like rock and metal music the entire time. And some of it sounds like I think is made specifically for Fortnite, so it's what do you call it? Blah blah blah. Original songs.
Yeah.
But the other day, I was playing with Shiro and we were just killing some people, and I hear the bus rolling up because I can hear the metal music from a distance. And it's playing fucking Give Me Chocolate by Baby Metal.
Really?
And I'm just like, fucking what?
That's insane. Most of what it plays is Metallica. That's funny. Subpar at best before the blast changes. Grab a new core, but now new core is better. After the blast changes, I say Galaxian only edges out the win because of the new augment. I mean, okay, again, here's what I think, chat. When it comes to all weapons in Warframe, now every weapon is viable. It just depends on what you want to do. Like, with the Galaxian, it's going to be my Corpus weapon, because you put cold damage on it. Cold damage is really good against shields. So, I'm going to use, like, I'm going to start theming my weapons. Like, it used to be that you really only had a couple different weapons for a couple different purposes, unless you were in Steel Path. But, yeah. Like, now, every weapon can be used, and even though some weapons are objectively going to be better than others, in my personal opinion, now people have more of a reason than ever to, like, make different weapons that do different things. Like, I need to actively get on and make a new primer. But, like, I have a lot of weapons to play around with now, and I can legitimately just say, you know what? I got my weapon that I'll do whenever I just want to fuck around. I have a couple of those, actually. And then, I can have weapons that are for specific Steel Path content, and it's great. And that's why I really love Warframe, because in Warframe, they encourage you to play with everything. Like, I listen
that sounds very kinky.
I listened to a video by a guy who was a former Destiny streamer, and he's like, there's some weapons in this game that work better than others, and some where you just probably won't play them after leveling them. And I'm like, oh. And he said like, oh, I hate the Stug, and I'm like, oh, you've not used the Stug then, bro, because the Stug is actually amazing.
But yeah, chat. Half of the songs might be Metallica, but I'm telling you, the other half are fucking baby metal. Which I think my other favorite place baby metal has shown up is when they were releasing that new Borderlands game, the Tiny Tina one, where they're playing D&D. The theme song for that game was also "Give Me Chocolate" by Baby Metal.
They fixed Stug. I mean, Stug is fine. I think it's got an Incarnate on it now.
Incarnates make everything better.
Oh yeah, I mean, they've added Incarnates to weapons that definitely need it, and I think Stug is one of them, I think.
I still want to get the Cyber Incarnate.
That's a good one, but you need to have Cyber in general.
I have Cyber.
Oh, you have the ice weapon then?
Yeah.
Good.
Cyber's old as fuck.
Chat, let me tell you, my friends, I know Temp, and a couple of my other friends were so like bothered by the fact that I spent 40,000 cryotic to get Cyber. They're like, why would you spend that much cryotic? You know how long it takes to get that? And I was like, yeah, I grinded it out naturally myself. How do you think I got the money for it?
Yeah.
I like Cyber though, and when it got the Incarnate, I liked it even more.
Yeah, Cyber is one of those weapons that even if I didn't use it, I would never actually get rid of it because of just how much work went into it.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Same thing with the HEMA.
Same thing for the weapon that requires like 1,000 ducats.
Get Paresis.
Yeah, the Sentient Slayer.
Yeah. The big ones are Cyber with Cryotic, Paresis with ducats, and the HEMA, which is the weapon that uses your own blood as ammo.
Yeah.
The infested one.
Yeah.
That was even worse when you had to make it for what do you call it? The clan?
I think so.
Oh my god, it took so much clan materials. Like, if you had a mountain clan, that was literal hell.
That weapon has an insane resource requirement. Oh yeah. I don't even think our clan has it yet.
Mine did. So I haven't even looked because I already have it. I don't have to care.
HEMA, the weapon that you need 8 years of grind. How do you know it's 8 years? Have you been playing for 8 years to get to it?
The HEMA on its release was highly criticized, and I'm surprised they've never changed it. Like, people were genuinely furious when they saw the requirements for it.
Yeah.
So to me, it's a little weird. To this day, they have never changed the requirements.
Cyber still
What's the
requires
grenade?
30,000 cryotic. Yes, it does. Prisma lens is just better, but ultimately Kuva Brahma is even better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. But like again, the best part about Warframe now is it really doesn't matter. Like, there's objectively going to be weapons that do better than others, but you can play with any weapon in the game, and it's fine. And I love that they've done that. Literally making it a play whatever the hell you want get kind of game. And you know how few games do that, chat? Very, very, very few games actually do that. And it's amazing.
I remember when the Kuva Brahma had 20 shots instead of 6. What happened to the Stalth? Would you like to rephrase that? Staltha?
After this one, let's do a couple runs because I need to go to bed soon.
Yeah, sure.
The game is a decade-old game. Yes, it is. 11 years now. Isn't that crazy?
I'm excited for the boy band.
Oh yeah, that was the intro song again. I just love that song. And they're not copywriting it, so... or copyright claiming it, so I feel like if they won't do that, I'm just gonna play it. I fucking love it. It's a great song. I hope they make more songs to go along with it.
Do they make any other boy band references in that song? Because I know they specifically reference NSYNC at one point.
Probably. I just didn't listen to boy bands in general, so you know.
Fair. Well, I mean, they make like a really explicit reference because they say the boys are in sync.
They might have made a Backstreet Boys song. I don't know. I don't know. Oops.
I need to read what my skills do.
Well, number 4 is a fireball that you launch at people.
Yeah, I saw that one, but it's like, does it just do a bunch of damage?
I think so.
Because then after you use it, you can use your C.
I like the infested ambient song in the demo. You know, the one sang during the Excalibur being vomited. Yeah. Again, I'm super excited for infested liches. Like, there's so many weapons coming from that. I'm so excited. You know that when that comes out, Mizu, we're gonna spend a couple days farming that.
Oh, 100%.
Alright, let's,
It's all the way at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, I have learned that for these, the void mission that is on the same map as them gives you enough materials for a run every 2 uses.
Gotta catch up on sleep? Alright, Krishna, have a good night. Warframe has improved so much graphically. It has, and they continue to. They changed the chat. Just how crazy it is. They changed the lighting engine in the last year, and the lighting engine, while it is more intensive on my computer, is so much prettier.
Oh, this is gonna be a 2-phase one, but there's gonna be one guy. Ow! Fuck you.
Also, did you notice the Ember Heirloom bundle rips you off like 50 platinum? Does it really?
I did not. How's that work?
I got
Divine Punishment
the
Nanotube.
Valby Catalyst.
Nice. A lot of the missions I picked for the Ultimate Bunny Farm also drop Valby pieces.
Nice.
Specifically for that reason. The only one that doesn't is the first one.
Holy shenanigans! I want the weapons Excalibur Prime came with. Well, you'll never get them because it was literally only a... You only get it when if you back the game. Which is why when their next game comes out, I'll back it. Come on, baby. That is Divine Punishment.
Hey, Valby Catalyst.
Umber Excalibur's alright.
Oh, we'd have to do one more run. Or I would.
Oh, one more? I don't.
Have fun.
I'm just gonna do it real quickly so that I can go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and do one more run of this. Because I have one more shape stabilizer.
That did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Oh my gosh, this man is murdering me!
I believe in you, Occo.
Oh, and his HP resets when you die. Can you come help me pretty quickly?
Alright.
I don't want to die.
I'll be right back, Clem,
Oh,
if you can hear me. I won't be able to join the mission because I'm still in the other one.
I know, but at the very least, just help me murder him.
Just don't die.
Don't worry. Oh, he wants me. Because of your kindness, I'll go help you as well. Alright.
I can't fast travel during a mission.
One more stabilizer. Holy shit. Fuck! That's another nanotube! Fuck you, game. Soul Frame is gonna be a hit or miss. Yeah, I think it... and that's kind of sad because it does look good. Why the funny voice? I mean, because I want to. Why not?
What's wrong with funny voices? Are you racist or something?
How about the Ember Heirloom bundle for 400 platinum? Good for you. It shouldn't be that expensive. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm fine with them charging 400 platinum because the old heirlooms were $80. So 400 platinum is, let's see, it's 95 platinum. It's like 20 bucks. 20 bucks for that skin compared to what they used to be. It's fine.
All right, I'm going back to kill him again.
Okay. Heirlooms? Yes, the heirloom skins. I'll be honest with you, 20 bucks for that skin is just fine in my opinion. You mean Prime Access? Prime Access is expensive. Here's the thing, chat. Prime Access is expensive, yes, but it's the main way that they make money in the game. One of them.
But it's expensive.
It is expensive, yes. But I don't, like, the fact that you can get it for free, I don't care. I don't care. Nova should have an heirloom skin. Maybe she will one day. 25 for skin is eh. I mean, that's kind of the standard, though. Not saying it's right, I'm just saying that's what most people will charge for it.
I want to look up the soundtrack for this, because I can hear it in the background.
Overpriced? I don't know. What can you, what can you do? Alright.
Hey, I got Bunny.
You lucky bastard. Still gotta help me.
Yep. But I have to go back to the other one as well.
Right. Oh,
So I got Bunny and Valby for this one. And when we go back to do it later this week, I'll just start using the other one instead and try and get, I think is it Lepic?
How do I leave party?
72. Glay, it's Glay and Lepic. So next time when we come back to do this, I'll be farming for Glay and Lepic.
There we go. The only downside of being free to play is you never get the Prime accessories. That is, yes. First Descendant released a playlist on YouTube. Well, there you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Ultimate
Because I can
Skins
hear
and
a lot of
League-
the music has like vocals to it. They definitely have like actual songs for this game.
They do, yes. Ultimate Skins in League cost $30, so 20 is decent. This is true.
I had stuff sent to my mailbox, lost and found.
Yeah, I did too. Thanks for joining me tonight. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I feel like chat enjoyed our conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Did you chat? Did you enjoy our conversation?
Chat, press 1 if you enjoyed the conversation. Press 2 if you didn't. And then press 3 if you don't want to vote at all. Give you the power of democracy there. I missed the combo. Well, thankfully, the replay will be here. As long as YouTube doesn't get mad at me. It shouldn't be.
My only complaint with this game right now is still just the inventory. I want bigger inventory.
Yeah, I mean, they do let you pay for inventory, but I don't like it. It was awful, 0 out of 10. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, Warframe has you pay for inventory. That's not really my problem.
The previous heirloom bundle required you to buy both skins. No, yeah, obviously that was bad, and they learned from it, which is why the new one was just $20. Which is why I'm happy that they made that change. I mean, like, I will... forever be happier with the fact that they simply decided to be like, ooh, that was a bad idea, and then reverse course. Like, you can only be so mad at them for charging money for things. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, paying money for things sucks, but like, at the end of the day, they gotta make money too.
Yeah.
You know? So, I get it, spending money sucks, but I would rather spend money on Warframe than I would on Destiny. You know? I spent like 100 times the amount of money in Warframe that I would have spent in Destiny. And that's saying something, because I was with Destiny for quite a few years. But, you know. I think that's where we're gonna end off today, chat. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have been fan-frickin-tastic. Again, if you haven't liked the stream, if you're on YouTube, if you're over on Twitch, I deeply appreciate you over there as well. Consider subscribing on YouTube so that you can see all of my previous streams and get access to all of that fun stuff. If you haven't yet, also become a member for as low as $1 a month. I do member streams, and I think member streams are gonna be for $1 a month as well, so you can do that. You also get access to all the emotes on YouTube as well. There's nobody to raid on YouTube, sadly, right now, so you're gonna go to the Lo-Fi Girl if you're on YouTube. Who's on Twitch right now? I'm gonna give you to Caro. It'll be nice to Caro. Caro is a cool frog. Hopefully they choose not to end stream right as I send you to them. Excuse me. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I may. Mizu streams will appear on his stream. We'll see. Anyway, chat. Thank you guys.
I will be streaming tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'll be on Mizu's stream tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here. I deeply appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Bye.